Sunday night and Sue and Mike.
Yeah. It's Benidorm Mad Mike and I'm Benidorm Scooter Sue.
Yep. She's
Take
actually
a
going
look
to
at
try
my
and do our
channel.
channel now.
Yeah, I put a video up today. Go and take a look.
Come and take a look.
Like and subscribe.
And put ha 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 underneath.
So, we have in already Anne-Marie Pollitt. Good evening, Anne-Marie. Who's worried that she might not get a holiday to Benidorm this year. Just wait and see. Don't listen to everything on the news, guys. You never know.
Yeah, I was looking at that the other day and we had a report saying everything's been cancelled this year. And then further on it said everything's okay now, we can come.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous. I don't know what they're doing, I don't think.
Oh, we've got people that have already come over. I don't know how they're getting over here, but I'm hearing that people are coming over. And we've got people coming the beginning of May even, so.
Yeah.
And, sorry, itchy nose, surprise or
Oh,
fight.
money
Never
coming.
remember.
Yes.
No, I think it's a fight actually.
Get off.
What was I saying? Pass. The Germans are coming, yeah. Germany's lifted the ban to Spain. So the Germans will be over.
Safe for everybody then, guys.
And if the Germans can come, well, I don't see why you lot can't.
Yep.
Right, who else have we got in? Marcus has been in, our son. Hola, Marcus.
Hola. Buenos dias.
Kevin Slater is in, who says Buenas tardes. Buenas tardes, Kevin. Buenas tardes, ¿cómo está? JJ is in, who says hola. Hola, JJ.
Hola.
Buenas tardes, amigo.
I thought we were going to be Spanish tonight then. I better go.
Anne Marie says, good evening. Have you had a good week? It's not been too bad.
It's been a bit cold this week though, hasn't it?
Yeah, it
Last couple of
has.
days.
We've had a couple of wet days.
It's been lovely today.
Yeah, sun's come back out today, you could tell, because everybody was out.
Yeah.
Absolutely mad on the front.
Yeah, I've done quite a few films today, so they'll be going up over the next couple of days. So look out for them.
Marcus says, ¿Qué pasa? Which means what's up in Spanish.
Alright.
The sky, the moon, the stars. Bella Bingo's in. Good evening, Bella.
Benidorm on the way up. Good
It
evening,
says,
Bella.
hello, lovely people. How are you all? We're all good.
Yeah, we're good.
JJ Jones has just come in. He says, hi, everyone. How are
Hi.
you all? Good evening. Stephen Keyworth says, hi from Rotherham. Hey.
Rotherham.
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 Yeah.
That's the way I say it.
Yeah.
Stop
There you
nitpicking.
Hi.
Hi. So 53 people in.
Already. Look at this. Sunday night,
All hit that
Yes.
like button. Look, there's 50 odd of you in. But there's only 6 to hit that like button, so get hitting the like button.
Yeah, it sends out to more people. Hope you all enjoyed the Wednesday night one.
Angela Dallymore's
Good night,
in this
Alice.
evening. She says, good evening, bet your life and soul of any party. Now, I'm normally sat in the corner fast asleep.
Yeah.
By the time I get to the party, I'm normally
You're off kids' parties like
quackered.
you just stop awake till about 6 o'clock then.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, I do babysitting, so if you want any of your kids babysat, stick them in a box, post them over, no problem. So if I keep scratching, it's because I've been bit.
Oh, stop scratching it.
And it's really itchy now. I've got one on my leg as well.
Yeah, only because you keep scratching it.
Master Sounds is in. Good evening.
Hi, Master Sounds.
Says good evening, guys.
Hope you're well.
Anthony Kerrison's
everybody's well.
just popped in. He says, hi peeps, hope you're all okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. Thomas Living the Dream Scotland's in. He says, hi everyone from Scotland. Okay,
Hi,
Gunnar.
Scotland.
We haven't done a Scottish one yet.
No. Well, we did part of that the other night.
Yeah.
That's the only bit they got copyrighted.
Yeah. Yeah, believe it or not, when we did our St Patrick's Day Wednesday, if anybody was in and knows, we were playing like little Irish tunes. We had a couple of accidental Scottish ones, we got copyrighted on the Scottish one.
Yeah.
Typical.
3 times I got copyrighted.
Yeah. Who's patron saint of Scotland anyway?
St Andrew.
Is it? When St Andrew's Day, gang, maybe we'll have a
You didn't
Scottish
think I was going to
theme.
know that, did you?
We're definitely going to have a St George's theme anyway.
Yep.
Mike's
For our
going to be,
anniversary.
yeah, we'll probably be very, very drunk. Mike will be donned up in a suit of armour.
Yeah, we might do one out and about on that day.
It's probably up at the embankment, I'd have thought.
Is it on a Wednesday?
I don't know what day it's on, but we should definitely go up the embankment because they're having a party.
We'll do a
Angela
bit of a-
Dallimore says that's a bad bite on your face. Have you put something on it? I've got some like TCP bite stuff, but it's not really
You got the
helping
right
it.
stuff from last year?
No. I have these reactions. Like last year, I got mozzie bites and they went quite bad. I had swollen legs as well, so it wasn't.
See,
Very
from here,
pleasant.
It's quite,
Yeah, it's itching again
Okay.
now. Mark Jones says, "Good evening, you fine people. Hope you're good.
right.
Well, Mike, won't be the bomb lost again?"
We haven't played it since the last time, have we? Crystal Palace is the last one, yeah.
Yeah. Anne Marie says, "Hey, hi to Marcus."
We're going down, I think.
Hi, Marcus.
Marcus, hi.
Anthony Kerrison says, "Watching the news, things not looking good for the summer. Just keep your fingers, legs, toes, and anything else that you got crossed. I think
Yeah.
we're just going to have to wait and see." In Spain needs the tourists back at the end of the day, so something's going to have to give. JJ Jones said 13th of November is St Andrew's Day. Oh, well, we got a long way yet.
No,
Angela Dallimore says, "Where's Marcus tonight? He's
He's
in the
out
other
playing
room
with his
tonight,
games.
so
Been out-
maybe stick his head in."
It's been out filming me all day, so.
Yeah, he's a bit whacked. They did go right up the other end today, so. Deborah Fry is in this evening. She says, "Hi from lovely Plymouth. Can't wait
Hi,
to
Plymouth."
travel again." Mark Jones says, "I'm looking at the lakes, not looking good for abroad."
Well, it's confusing what we're getting, to be honest. We're going with Yahoo, looking on there, and it seems one saying you can come, and the other one saying you can't come, and then you can't come because you might spread the disease back.
And at the end of the
Oh.
day, it's
So you can never come again. That's the
who
only
is this
thing you take
person
from
that's
that.
saying that you can't come? And what they're actually saying is that if you come here, you're going to bring the virus back to the UK.
Yeah.
Well, at the end of the day, we aren't as high as other places. I don't believe we're as high as the UK even.
Yeah.
So surely it should be the other way round. We should be saying, well, we don't want the Brits to come because they're going to bring the virus to Benidorm, but we're desperate for tourists. We've got Germans coming over. We could say the same, that Germany could be bringing it. The problem is Benidorm actually got the virus when we did open back up from people from Madrid coming. So it was the Spanish from Madrid that actually brought the virus into Benidorm.
Yeah. So
Not for many of you Brits coming over.
it's been pretty clean overall, hasn't it, Benidorm? We've had
Yeah.
a few cases, but nothing to what other places have had.
Yeah, I mean, I was
And that's
down.
suspected cases mainly.
Yeah, well, I was down on the front today, and they were down on like spraying all the front, spraying the benches, spraying the runways down onto the beach. And I don't know what they're spraying it with, but it smelled like neat bleach. It was quite strong,
Probably
whatever
going to
it
be a
was.
disinfectant thing, isn't it?
But you know, at least they are out spraying. They
But even
spray.
up by us, they're doing that now on a sort of regular basis, aren't they?
Yeah,
A couple of days you usually see them.
they even spray the cars. It's quite comical. Right. I swear to God, one of these days I'll be out and get sprayed.
Yeah, probably.
Daisy Broom's in. She says hi.
Alright,
Hi. Like my little dainty wave.
did you get that from me?
Oh.
You dainty wave.
Better than a smack round the face. Angela Dallimore says the lakes are always lovely. Is that where we lived? The lakes?
Aye. Well, just over from there. Isn't it?
Dazza 2017's in Surrey says hi Mike and Sue.
Alright.
Good evening. Anne Marie says tell Marcus come and say hello to us. Yeah, I'll get him to pop in a bit. Master Sounds UK says totally agree with you what you are saying, Sue. Yeah, just think the best thing is to sit tight.
Yeah, sit tight and see what happens.
Mark Jones says saying on the news Europe infections are going up. Part of Germany may be closing again, Italy, France. Oh, that's great. Like they're just letting them into Benidorm, that sounds about right. Angela Dallimore says at least you have the good weather, Sue.
We have today, yeah. We've
Yeah.
had a couple of really bad days, really cold here.
I'm beginning to think this whole Dovid thing now is becoming a conspiracy theory.
Well, the government got in doing what they want you to do, so they're not going to release that too quick, are they?
No. I'm beginning to wonder if it's ever going to go. Dazza 2017 said, enjoyed the rugby yesterday, highlight on my weekend. Who was playing rugby yesterday then?
No idea.
Kevin Slater said they would definitely bring in the vaccination passports.
I think it was an England game, wasn't
To
it?
be honest, I think they're going to have to. What Spain's been talking about is some kind of a green card, green passport, where it'll show whether you've had COVID, whether you've been vaccinated, whether you've had PCR tests, negative tests, and it'll be like a full Dovid history, basically.
So if you haven't got an history, don't you get a card then?
JJ says Tenerife are having to close bars again from tomorrow, only takeaway again. See, this is what I'm worried about. They're opening too quickly. I mean, we're opening here. They are keeping it to 6 o'clock and a 10 o'clock curfew, and that is until after Easter now, because they do know come Easter there will be Spanish, Dutch, German coming in for the Easter holidays. So I think this is why they're doing it. They're trying to sort of keep it under control still and limited to like people meeting and stuff.
Yeah, well, if everybody's had their jobs, if it was as simple as that, everybody have their jobs and everybody'd be alright. Surely it's...
The trouble is, what I'm hearing is you can have a jab and it's not stopping you from giving it to somebody still.
Yeah, but the problem is the jobs don't work out, they say they work.
No,
That's the problem.
which is crazy.
As with the ones they've withdrew now.
Spain started doing them again.
Yeah, well, they haven't tested them out properly, have they?
Well,
That's the
Spain
problem.
has done a test on them. That's why they were using them. Michael Goodall said, "Hiya, how's you all doing?"
Yeah, we're good.
Good.
At the
Angela
moment.
Dallimore said, Windermere, a nice boat ride, always nice, clears your head.
What was that?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Windermere.
Windermere, yeah,
Yeah.
Windermere is good.
We were between Whitehaven and Workington. If we were fed up, we'd jump on the bus down to Whitehaven, sit on the harbour. Always cleared your head.
You just walk down the road now.
Yeah. And got a choice of either end and... Yeah.
I was up Pontietta today. I see a lot of the bars up there had got quite a lot of people in. They were near enough packed out.
Yeah, there's a bar advertising for help up there in the kitchen. I've shared it on WhatsApp for Adrian, but I don't think Adrian's getting on there, which is a shame. It's a friend
Yeah, I
of
think
ours.
you've got a job now, haven't
Hopefully, yeah. And Marie says you're a nice family. Thank you.
Thank you.
We love you too. Dazza
Wonderful.
2017 said hope Marcus is okay after the trouble with Del Boy a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, he's alright. To be quite honest, I don't think it was really Del Boy that was causing the trouble. It was a couple of other trolls that come in, and I think Marcus was just starting to have enough.
Yeah, he has been wound up a bit with the trolls this week. What happened? He got what was it? What night was it? Where are we now? Sunday, Friday night, I think it was. Got 12 subs come in.
12 subs all in one go, and
Boy.
by the next morning they're gone.
Yeah, they're all gone.
So it's
By the
obviously
time I looked
people
about 11
just,
o'clock, they'd all gone again.
just mucking about with him. She's, you know, it's a bit heartbreaking.
He does need 88 subs now though, so if anybody's new,
Yeah.
you want to look at Marcus, Benidorm Crazy Marcus channel, and subscribe if you would.
Angela Dallimore says, yes, everybody thinks that's a conspiracy theory. Stella W's in, she says, hi Sue and Mike, you both look well tonight. You had any nice meals out lately? We haven't actually this
Now
week,
we've been out for a
have we?
while, been a
Yeah,
bit skint again, haven't we?
bit brass monkey at the moment.
So this week and then we'll have a bit of cash again.
Hopefully trying to juggle bills about, and my phone's on the last leg, so that's going to be the next
That's
thing
going
that
to be
we've
the
got
next
to
one.
start saving up for.
I think it's because me and Marcus had a new phone, Mark. Yeah.
No, it's not at all. Look, what
That was
happened was
fun
I'm
again.
filming today. I think I get a really good film down on the front, down to the tiki bar, and I find off that it cut off at Artigas. So I think, well, okay, I'll film back, get the beach and everything, and the whole phone totally turned off. It doesn't ring out half the time when people call me.
It's battery problem, that's what it is.
I quite honestly feel like
Battery
bouncing off the
almost.
wall. It had 60% in still, so there's no need for it to turn off. Well, 59%.
Yeah, but I don't think it gives the power up because mine's the same, wasn't it? My old one.
Right, Anne-Marie says I'm fed up with all now. DJ Westy Gaming, somebody new, good evening.
Welcome.
Hello Mike and Sue, I'm new to the channel. Master Sounds UK introduced you guys to me. Thank you Master UK Sounds for that.
Thank you very much.
Welcome very much to the channel, DJ Westy Gaming. Please like and subscribe. And if you have time, take a look at our son's channel, Benidorm Crazy Marcus. He does similar. He does Benidorm vlogs.
And he's getting near his 1,000 now, so he can actually make some money.
Something.
So it's come again.
Is it that vibrating?
Yeah, it's something to do with
Every
the
time he touches his phone on the table, it comes up. Stop playing with it. Look.
Yeah.
Jennifer C is in. She says, hello, Sue, Mick, JJ and everyone. Good evening, Jennifer.
Hi.
Mark Jones says, think we're trying to really get our infection rate down before the countries are high. They're not going to let it get back. That's true. You know, I don't really know what to say. You know, at the end of the day, we do need our tourists
It's
back.
where the government are going to go with it, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, really.
Well, at the end of the day, so the trouble is, Benidorm is a holiday resort. It's always had tourists. It's dying without the tourists. Yeah, there are Spanish here, but they're only keeping the small bars going. There's a lot of hotels that are still shut, a lot of bars that are still shut, a lot of businesses that are going to the wall. So we do need people back, but the problem is, obviously, when we open back up, we run the risk of the infection coming back again. So it becomes a vicious circle. It's the same with the UK, allowing anybody in from outside
It
the
might not
UK,
come from
it's going to be
Spain,
the
it might
same.
come from Germany, Holland, anywhere. Yeah.
You know, at the moment, a lot of the Chinese have been going back home. If they do decide to come back, you know, there's the risk. I'm not saying that they would, but there is the risk that they would bring it back again.
Yeah.
So, very vicious circle. Janet Hubbard's in this evening. Good evening,
Hi,
Janet.
Janet.
Good to see you. Good evening, Sue, Mike and Marcus. JJ Jones said, hi, Jennifer. You well on this lovely Sunday evening? And Shaw's in,
I am.
who says, hi, Sue, Mike and Marcus as well. And hello to everyone else in tonight. Hope you're all good. We're good.
Yeah, we're just recovering after today. That's been out and done quite a few videos. We're going up over the next few days.
I've been doing a lot of walking.
Yeah, I'm not walking right over the other side.
See, this is what people actually don't realise. I had a bit of it was quite comical really. I had a bit of a to-do with somebody on Facebook earlier. I guess I wasn't feeling the love today. And I just found him sarky, so I told him that. Basically, I've been trying something new when I'm putting my videos up on Facebook and promoting them. I'm putting my PayPal me link with, you know, if you want to buy me a coffee. And he's commenting, oh, yet another one wants to buy me a coffee. begging for a coffee. How many coffees does this woman want? And just been really nasty. And it quite got to me. So I ended up calling him a TW18 and I've been banned out for 24 hours. Oh
I
dear.
think so too. That's all my
And
promotion's
an
gone
idiot.
there.
And an idiot.
That's
Oh
huge,
dear.
For one, you can't call people that. Yeah. Best thing is to just ban him out. Yeah.
Well,
So I really need to tell you this, Sue. You know what I mean?
he still kept
Ban
on
him out.
commenting. So I ended up actually going onto his own profile and telling him that I thought he was a bully and an idiot. And he actually come back and agreed with me and apologised. And we kind of got talking. He was like, well, I'm in Benidorm too. You know, I can't understand why you want a coffee. But once I explained that doing YouTube videos, you know, it's not that easy. It takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
It's, you know, if it's hot thirsty work. You can be out all day sometimes. You know, and it's just nice. I said a lot of other YouTubers do it. It's just, you know, something in general that if somebody wants to support you.
Thing, actually, to be honest.
And he did apologise and I said, shall we start again? And we started talking. Found out he lives in Benidorm, you know, we had a little bit of a chat. And we've gone away as, you know, friends on Facebook were maybe keep in touch. He's going to have a look at all our channels. Well, I said that we all do YouTube and he said he'll have a look. You know,
you have to be replaced.
You can be replaced. No, I forgot where I am.
I thought you'd already done that.
DASA 2017, Mike and Sue, are you offered free vaccine in Spain as non-EU citizens? I believe so. I have seen something where they're pledging that all non-EU citizens will get the vaccine.
Do we want it? That's the thing.
We are back on the padrons.
Yep.
We have renewed our padrons. The trouble is, the vaccine that they're using in Spain is the one that's been causing these blood clots, these thrombosis. Now,
well, you won't get it anyway, will you?
I'm not over keen on having it, mainly because I'm not very mobile and it could be a very big risk, as I have problems with my legs anyway, that I could get the blood clots, so I don't really fancy having it. But we'll just wait and see. Angela Dallimore says that's why they said we'd be okay after the vaccines. It's true. Mark Jones said under 50s. Ooh, sorry. Da, da, da.
You know, isn't it, sir?
Oh, God. Am I behind? No.
It just jumped it up.
Yeah, I'm really behind.
Sorry, guys. Let's get
Under 50s won't get the jab till end of April now. Ooh. JJ says, hi, Anne Shaw. Jennifer C says, only UK is up to spread on jabs, unfortunately. I think that means up to speed. That's true. We're way behind. Yeah. Jennifer C says, hi, Anne Shaw. Mark Jones, we usually go to Keswick. Nice. Keswick is nice.
Yeah, we used to go to Keswick a lot, haven't we?
Yeah. Kevin Slater says it does limit it, Sue, by a lot. The flu vaccine only gives 60% rate against infection.
But that's better than the flu jab, apparently.
Yeah.
So I heard somewhere.
Jennifer C says, hi, JJ Jones, how did your jab go? Oh, yeah, I forgot he had his jab in the week. Angela Danimore says, yes, Grasmere's lovely too.
Yep.
Angela Danimore, did you feel okay after the vaccine? I think that's for JJ Jones, maybe. Jennifer C said, I am, thanks, JJ Jones. I think there's some... JJ Jones says, Jennifer got jabbed to Moz at 10:40. Oh, he hasn't had it yet. Oh dear. We'll be thinking of you, mate. Jennifer C says, oh, you'll be fine. Trust me, won't feel a thing. Just a great big needle being jabbed in your arm.
We've got all the correct glasses, haven't we?
Angela Dallimore says, that's a lovely shirt you're wearing.
Thank you very much. My pink flamingo shirt. And you can see it.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
When we used to stay at the Flamingo Hotel, it was, he bought it for the New Year one year.
And then it didn't fit me for a couple of years, so...
Jennifer C says, where's your van, JJ? Yeah, I was wondering where Van is tonight. Oh, she's in. Speak of the devil.
Yeah, let's go.
And Jay says, hi everyone, sat down at last. Master Sounds UK says, I got Marcus 9 new subs the other night, guys.
Right, well, these are the subs that come in on Friday night, was it?
Was Master Sounds, was this on Friday night? Because if it was, they all
Yeah,
unsubscribed.
he had about 12 that come in and then they all unsubscribed.
Yeah, I think he's got 2 new ones did come back, but all the others went. So if that was the ones, thanks, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
didn't work.
didn't work. Never mind. JJ Jones says near the kitchen sink, Jennifer. Ah,
Thanks for thinking of him, though.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs all the help he can get, gang. Kevin Haspy says, hi Sue, Mike and Marcus. Hope you're all well. Ask Marcus to say a big hello to Deborah, thanks. Yeah, we'll get him in a sec.
Yeah,
Can
we'll
you
get
call
him
him
in a
in?
minute.
Angela Dalimore says, could just murder a nice wine, and me. Anne
Yeah,
Marie
do a
says
bottle
it's
of
very
wine. I've
sad.
got one for a while, have I?
Jennifer C said, there she is. Hi, Anne. And Jay says, hi, Jennifer. Ignore the other half. I've been batch cooking diet meals. Saves me thinking of what to eat every day. Oh,
Nice.
bless.
Toilet meals, huh?
Trying to diet for holidays.
Fish and
Jennifer
fish and
C
fish.
says you've lost weight, Mike, all that walking.
Yeah, I tend to lose a bit. Then I don't know whether I'm just getting used to having less weight or... And then I'll put a bit back on.
Steve Morris says, hello, Mike and Sue. Where's your drink tonight?
I've got a bit of lager left. Last bit.
I've got a big Coke.
Here's
Here's
coming in.
Marcus. Can you say hello to Deb?
Right, that's dollars.
What's my drink behind you?
Hi, Deborah. Is it Deborah or Deb?
Deb, well, I don't know.
Hi, Deb. How are you?
Say hello to Anne.
Hi, Anne.
Say hello to everybody.
Anne Marie.
Hi, everyone.
JJ.
By the way, JJ Jones, your jab's gonna hurt like hell.
Yeah.
Big needle.
Don't be nasty.
Master Sounds UK got you 9 new subs the other night, but we think they're the ones that came on and
Okay,
unsubscribed. So say thanks.
Thanks, Master Sounds. I went then. Alexa, play the River Dance theme tune.
Well, actually, again. See you in a minute, mate.
He's trouble. JJ Jones says, Jennifer, you never put kisses on messages to me. Jennifer C says, that's a great idea, Anne J. Mark Jones, it's doing my head in. I'm part furloughed 2 days work last week. Nothing this week. I deliver to hairdressing warehouses, so while they're shut, we're quiet. Yeah, I can imagine. It's a bit of a...
It's alright if you're getting paid for it, but...
Yeah. And the trouble is, the
you're gonna get
horrible
paid for 2
thing
days
is...
and-
There's so many scams out there at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm seeing so many on Facebook, all like data work at home, filling these forms for these companies, and they all look so tempting, but they're just scams.
I
But
can imagine they're all scams, but you got, how would you find them?
people are
genuine
desperate at the moment. And there was one on there the other day, and there was so many people saying to him, send me info, send me info. And I actually put on there, this is a scam. You know, be careful, because I'd looked into it before and it's just an absolute load of rubbish. There's no... All he wants is your details. He doesn't give you any info on anything. So it's just not worth it, guys. Be careful out there. Anne-Marie Pollitt said, I will get you a coffee if I come. Oh, thanks, darling.
Brilliant.
Yeah, we'll go and sit in Mario's, Anne. Or outside Mario's and have a nice coffee.
Mario's?
Mario's. Have a nice coffee. Or that nice place in the indoor market, maybe.
What's that then?
Where's what?
Go up to, what's it they do? Nice coffee, don't they?
Oh,
Altea free.
I or Artiga free, yeah.
There's a nice coffee in there.
Coffee and ice cream in there. Angela Dadimore says, don't worry, Sue, we all get our off days, but you don't have to put up with that. You did right.
Yeah, we could all do that all the time though, it'd be brilliant, wouldn't it?
Yeah. It's quite funny because what turned out as a bad situation, he was having a bit of banter, I think, and some of his mates were egging him on, so it was just going backwards and forwards, but it did pee me off, to be honest. You know, and he was like, he put a gif of some woman with a big cup of coffee glugging it down, and I just put underneath, ha ha, you're funny, ain't you, mate? So,
We'll be
no,
stopped this
no, we're
Facebook,
friends.
hadn't
No, we're friends.
we? Right, it will be stopped this Facebook.
Yeah. Jennifer C said, no, in case Anne sees it, JJ, but you know I loves ya. And Jay says, even I don't put kisses to you, JJ Jones.
Kisses now, huh?
Mm. I've lost it.
Well, we're going the wrong way, sir. Why are
Because
we
I'm
going
so
right?
far behind. Angela Daddymore, are you going to have vaccine then?
Not if we can get away with it.
Yeah. Not what we're hearing about it, but if we have to, we have to. If we can't travel, then we're going to have it. Anne Marie says, yes, get your vaccine. No. Angela Daddymore, you have to go with how you feel. Jennifer C said, I had it, it's fine, the Oxford one. Well, I thought that was the one that we were getting here, the Oxford one, but it's that SIF whatever. Dan Slaterton, he said, evening guys, hope you're okay.
Right.
Have you had a meal at the corner bar yet? We haven't
No,
got
we
there
still haven't
because
got
we're
there
just
yet.
like, just absolutely skint, and by the time,
It's the 6 o'clock shutting thing, because
yeah,
really you want to go a bit later on, don't you? If you're going out from here.
we keep saying we're going to go for the fish and chips and we just haven't got there.
I just keep sliding down
Or the
this chair. and
breakfast. Trouble is, we go at the beginning of the week, then it skints us out for the rest of the week, and if we wait to the end of the week, we never have any money left.
We haven't got
So-
there.
Jennifer C says that's what we are all having in UK. Now even Boris. And Jay says you're feeling better after your jab now, JJ. Mark Jones had mine last week and only 48, but classed as vulnerable as I've had DVT. Deep vein thrombosis.
There you go.
See, you were thinking. DJ Westy Gaming, well, I'm 25 and I've had my first jab. Hey, good on ya. Dazza 2017 says, so Mike, I understand your concern, but you're more at risk of serious illness or worse. Also, if you get Dovid, you're at major risk of I can't even say pulmonary thrombosis. Shane W, are you on blood thinners, Sue? My mother is on at Pixie Bank, caused a stomach bleed. No, I'm not, thankfully.
Normally,
I can't take
normally
aspirin
after the other
anyway.
day, poured like mad that one.
Yeah,
Put my finger right down there. I think it's a scar.
and he keeps banging it.
Yeah.
Angela Daddymore says, pink flamingo shirt, cool.
Yep.
Jennifer C says, lol Mike. Benidorm Crazy Marcus says, JJ Jones, your jab will hurt so much. Stop being a bully. Jennifer C says, oh great. And sure, keep telling us we will get back to normal after vaccine. I don't believe a word anymore. Goalposts change all the time. Sorry, that's how I feel.
Yeah, I think that's the case. They've got control, they don't want to let it go now. That's my personal opinion. Of course.
JJ's laughing at Marcus. Jennifer C says, hiya Marcus. Angela says, hi Marcus. I know he's a little bugger, isn't he? Dazza 2017 says, hiya Marcus. JJ Jones said, a jab to your nose, Marcus, may hurt as well. Angela Daddymore says, love your pink hair. Who did that? The hairdresser? Yeah, it's purple. It looks kind of pink on the camera, but it was purple, his hair. Anne Marie said, hi Marcus, it's how far I am. Thomas living the dream in Scotland. I get my jab on Tuesday in Motherwell. Steve Morris talked to Marcus on Facebook. Told him about getting custard on my library card. He said something about that.
Custard on the library card?
He did say something about that. DJ Westy says, hi Marcus. Mark Haggerty says, how long you lived in Benidorm? Too long.
18 months?
18 months,
Yeah.
yeah. Angela Dallimore said, see, shops are open now in Benidorm, yeah. The shops,
Shops and bars are?
yeah, the shops didn't really shut, did they? It was just like
No, the shop.
the
Well, the
bars.
shops did shut when we got locked down. But
Oh, yeah, when we got locked
that
down.
was an hairdresser's course, because that's essentially Spain, isn't it?
Essential, yeah. And what makes me laugh as well is they're saying, like,
Sooty trays on, that's what it is.
bars
Worked it out then.
have to shut at 6 and
Yeah.
shops are meant to shut.
At 9?
Well, no, shops are meant to shut at 6, I thought, except for, like, your supermarkets and that.
Sorry.
But yet the
No.
Chinese shops were still open after 6. Naughty, naughty.
Maybe they got a bucket of carrots or something.
I don't
So-
know. Yeah. Anne Marie's
That's in the
laughing.
supermarket.
And Jay says, good, dreading JJ Jones having his jab tomorrow, he's terrified. God knows why, with all the tattoos he's got. He'll be bragging for weeks how brave he's been.
Yeah. If you got a tattoo, surely it ain't going to hurt at all, is it?
No. Mark Jones says, I'm getting paid, Mike, but only 80% per day, but full if I can work. So it's dreadful, isn't it?
So that's better than nothing though, isn't it? These,
Yeah.
These days.
Yeah. And we know some people that are not getting anything at all. I think
Yeah, it's
it's
a bit
lot,
different over here in Spain. You can't just go and sign on sort of thing and
No, it's a lot harder.
what you do in the UK.
Uh-huh.
They don't like you signing on over here. They really don't.
Bex 100 said hi.
Hi. Are you up yet?
No,
Why do you keep going back up that way?
because I've lost it.
Sure you're reading the same ones again, yeah?
JJ Jones says, hi Bex, how are you today? Jennifer C. And when he has it over with her, feel daft when he realises you feel nothing.
Yeah.
Benjamin's in, who's doing a little dab. Good evening, Benjamin.
Hi.
Bex 100 says, are you all good? Thanks, JJ Jones. How's things with you? And Jay says, exactly, Jennifer, we need to grow a pair. Oh. Mark Haggerty says, what's the best bar in Benidorm? Sidebar.
I don't know. At the moment, I'll take us through.
Any.
Yeah, the nearest one.
And we're going to have to try the new Sunny Beach because we found out that a pint of Carlsberg's only €1.
Gotta find out
And
where it is
Old
first.
English cider is €2 a pint.
We have to go and try that on Monday, Tuesday,
Wednesday, Thursday,
Wednesday.
Friday, Saturday and
Well,
Sunday.
down every day. Brilliant.
Anthony Kerrison says, what's the square like? Have they started the refurbishment yet?
No, that's been put on hold. I don't know
God
why.
knows what's happening.
going on with that? But
Angela Dallimore says, your body, your choice.
we know they're
That's
going to extend it,
tattoos.
don't we?
Mm.
So
Anne Marie says, you'd be fine. Kevin Slater says, it's just a jab, not major surgery. Yeah. I could be a nurse. I'd get a big needle. Didn't feel a thing, did you?
live on our Sunday night live stream. You give me a job.
Jennifer C says, not so much that Anjay, but we all didn't know how it's done and felt nada. Diane Jones is in, says, hi Sue and
Hi.
Mike. You both look relaxed and happy tonight. What is involved with becoming a Spanish resident?
Lots and lots
And
and lots and
Was
even more paperwork.
Still,
Yeah.
still. Nobody will pick up a phone,
Yeah.
dealing with the UK, banging your head on a table,
Yeah, you can do it yourself, it's no problem, but
just
I
paperwork.
think we'd been better getting somebody in to get us appointments out and stuff, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
What are they
Yeah.
called?
An Astor or something.
Astoria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
sorry, I'm
we've
yawning.
done most
Sorry.
of it ourselves up to now.
Yeah. In the week, I'm going to have to get every page of the passports
Yeah.
scanned or
Oh yeah.
Photocopied, whatever. Put all that together. Just start getting all the paperwork photocopied and put together now. If I start doing it bit by bit each day.
We're alright as long as we apply for it, I think, by the end of the month, is it?
I don't know. I'm going to have to ask her tomorrow. I think because
Yeah.
we're in the system, we should be all right.
Well, I've got somebody helping us trying to
Mm-hmm.
get through it, sort of thing. So
It's just a minefield. But there's so many other people in the same boat, so you just can't get appointments for anything at the moment. We were quite lucky. I had to wait 2 weeks to renew our padrons, but I'm hearing now that people are really struggling to get the appointments.
yeah, so we got local as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
Just down the road. So
Anne-Marie says, I've had mine. JJ Jones says, just getting worked up for jab 2 tomorrow, Specs. You'll be
don't worry
fine.
about it, just it's not the jab I'm worried about. It's what's in the jab.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stephen Keyworth says mine's Wednesday, be Oxford one, I think. It's as safe as the others.
Do you not get a choice then which one you have?
I don't think. Diane Jones says, Mike, you don't look too convinced with the vaccine. Why?
Well, I don't see why I should have it. I'm fit and healthy, so I'm not got COVID. Fit and healthy.
It's to stop
I think
you
my
giving
immune
it
system's
to,
good enough to knock the COVID.
stop giving it to other people, but then, as I say, it doesn't stop you from not passing it, so we'll see.
And it's,
Anyway.
it hasn't been tested enough for me.
Anyway,
That's-
we're not going to get into arguments
Yeah,
on
that's
that.
one of the biggest points. It hasn't been,
Yeah.
well, somebody's asked me a question, so.
Amanda
tested
Roberts, good evening, Amanda.
Hi.
Says, hi everyone, and sure I agree. People are afraid to have it, but still won't be able to travel, so what's the point?
Yeah,
I'm
no point.
still reluctant, it's a personal choice.
Yeah.
I don't trust all the hype. There you are.
They've kept you locked down for, I don't know how many months now. Well, I think they could have released it a bit earlier, or if they'd locked you down a bit earlier, like they did in Spain, and done a more strict lockdown, you may not have been locked down now.
Angela Danimore
Yeah.
says, agree with what
That's
you
well
say,
put.
Mike, about they got control.
Yeah.
Francis Green says, jab or no Benidorm. I'm afraid
Yeah,
actually
big
that's
jab
what
there,
they're trying to do.
Wouldn't it? I think all of us would say
Yeah.
jab then.
Bex 100 said, is it tomorrow, JJ Jones? It's nothing, honestly, and like I said, I'm a baby. And Jay, chill out, Jonesy, you'll be fine. I'll come and hold your hand if you want. Anne Shaw says, it's not about it just being a jab, it's what you feel comfortable putting in your body, freedom of choice. No one should put pressure on anyone, it's your choice.
Yep.
Jennifer
Apparently.
C says she is JJ, she was shaking. Oh, bless her. Stella W says, just wondering if you know what happened to Voice's karaoke bar opposite Jumping Jacks. We had many a good night there.
I was down there today.
Is the Voices karaoke bar still opposite
I'm
Jumping
pretty
Jacks?
sure, yeah, it's got voices on it, and
I thought Voices now was
has it
under
moved
the
somewhere?
Flash. It's downstairs on the Flash, isn't it now? I'm sure that's Voices.
Yeah, I'm not sure, so I've seen it somewhere.
Next time we're up
I
there,
think
we
there's
will
another one
definitely
as
have a
well.
look.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
there's another one.
Bex 100 said you've had yours, Anjay. Oops. Oh my God. Oh, I'm going to have to catch up.
Another thing we're going to get his house done tonight, always.
Jennifer C said when it was done, she thought, oh my God, was that all? Anne Shaw says that said no one should be discouraged either. Mark Haggerty, I'd love to live in Benidorm like you. Any tips what bar to drink in? Any, they're all good bars.
One
I don't
that's
think there's
open.
any bad bars, yeah. Anjay said, yes, Bex had mine about 2 weeks ago. Don't know why I had mine before JJ Jones. Angela Dallimore says, was watching a video of the day. Then was watching the video of the day, then sip. Not sure what that means. Dazza 2017. We have been in lockdown here in Republic of Ireland since Christmas.
Yeah,
The word here is we'll be in lockdown until June. It's a bit naff, isn't it?
this is why they're starting to riot now in England, isn't it?
Yeah,
Well, they're not rioting, are they? They're protesting at the moment.
protesting because they're just people are getting sick of it.
I mean, I don't want to bring any riots on, like, but I'm surprised that the English people are taking it as they have took it.
And Jay said, Jennifer, I bet that's exactly how Jojo Jones would feel when he's had his. Jennifer C said, probably they knew he was worried and lol. Jojo Jones said, yes, Beck's 10:40, so at 10:39, picture a good looking guy with loads of tattoos crying. Oh, bless. Tim Cook
Do a last
Cacto.
post for it, couldn't it, really?
Yeah, Tim Cook Cacto. I think that's somebody new. Good evening.
Hi.
Hi guys, is there a train station in Benidorm?
There is, but
Moving
it's quite
to
out the back.
Estepona in September and we'll want to visit soon.
Yeah, it's
There is, but yeah, it is a
sort
walk.
of the top of Jamie Avenue and then a
Yeah.
good walk on.
To walk down the hill into town. If you don't mind walking though, it's not too bad. Jennifer C said he'll be flying Anne when it's done. Fast Bandit 1250 is in. He says, can you
Right.
drive to Spain? I'm not too sure because I'm hearing that there are checks on some of the borders,
Yeah.
so I wouldn't have thought so at the moment. Not without all your PCRs, and Spain still at present are only accepting residents, so I doubt it, yeah, up until when they decide they're going to let tourists in. Angela Daddymore, is Talk of the Town still there? Yes it is, Angela. Diana Jones said, I'm afraid it's simple choice,
Well,
jab
let's talk of the town.
and holiday, no jab, no holiday.
I know it's still there because I've seen it the other day.
Yeah. Well, there's Talk of the Town, is that the one down the side? Go past Neptune's, a bit further, that tiki bar, whatever it is, and down the
But,
side.
yeah, it's definitely here because
Uh-huh.
we've seen it the other day.
Yeah. Kevin Slater said, of course, it's everyone's choice, but when you see what this can do to people that have underlying conditions, etc., believe me, it's tragic. I know, I've witnessed it.
Yeah, I should imagine.
Pardon me. And Jay says, yes, Jennifer Lowell. Bex 100 Lowell, JJ Jones, it's over in a second. Anne Marie says, I have got a bee tattoo. Ah, cute. A bee. And Jay, wait until Sunday, JJ Jones will be telling you all how brave he was.
You'll be alright, mate. Sure you will.
Angela says it's like that there's nobody answers phones, no conversing, nothing UK. That's true. I'm sick of trying to get in touch with these people. And then when they do finally send you an email after about 4 or 5 days, they haven't really answered what you was asking them in the first email, so you have to start again.
Email.
Like,
Yeah.
frustrating. They just don't understand. Like, read what it says. Simple. JJ Jones, I want one of them. Anne Marie with 22 honeycombs. Oh, the bee.
The
Bee tattoo.
Yeah.
Mark Haggerty, will you ever consider coming home? No.
no, that's what forced to.
They'd have to drag me screaming. I ain't going. I'll be put in prison anyway, so they won't be taking me home because I'll deck the policeman.
That's one way of stopping it.
Headbutt the policeman.
Might not do your freedom much good, like, but how you going to headbutt the policeman? You're taking step-ladders out with you. Come here.
Might be in his dangly bits.
For his truncheon.
Yeah. And Jay says, and you're worried about one jab, JJ Jones? Crazy. Jennifer C's like, no. Jeremy Scott's in. He says, Julie Scott says, hi guys. Oh, hi Julie.
Hi.
Good evening. Angela says, lol, Oxford safer source. Others, lol. I don't know, maybe that's as safe as some others meant to be. I
Yeah,
in
they're
agree
spending
with
on
all
piss
Mike
lot.
says. And Shaw says, I'm with you on that, Amanda Roberts. Amanda Roberts says, Mike, I agree. It's not that I'm scared of a jab. It's what's in it, which I have looked up. This is how far behind I am.
Oh man, gonna be
And
alright.
Danimore says, what's in it?
Oh, sorry,
Jennifer
guys.
C says, that's right, Mike. They should have locked us down earlier. Steve Morris says, Sue, are you and Mike going to Tom Jones's funeral? Don't start that one again. And Jay says, even if I didn't want it, I'd have it. I need a holiday, and I'd be dragging JJ Jones with me. Shooty61, hi. He says it's under the flash. Yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah.
See? Right.
One to use it.
Jennifer C says, oh, la J. Amanda Roberts says, RNA gene technology, and even the official site says it is experimental, ongoing till 2023.
What, the job?
The jab, yeah. Stephen Keyworth
Oh, there you
said,
go.
voices have moved to near the flash the other year. Jennifer C says, Oxford isn't RN, Amanda, it's more like flu jabs. Francis Green says, Lucky Lips is now where Voices was. Voices is now where you said, next to the flash. Yeah, Lucky Lips at, I don't know what it is it a lap dancing club? Angela Dallimore says, protesting all over the world, uprising. Jennifer C said, I wanted to visit mine, well, but I had no choice.
If they didn't make it, you can't have it. Or if you don't have it, like you don't come on holiday. It's that's being dictated too, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Richard Upston's in. Hi, good evening. He
Hi.
says, how is Benidorm, and have you both had your jabs? No, not yet.
No jobs.
And what do you think of the
Benidorm's great.
jabs? Do you both agree with them or not? We're not too sure at the moment. We're not too keen. He also says there's no train station in Estepona, as he lives in Estepona. That's for the guy that was asking about
Right.
the train.
Yeah.
Thanks for that. Angela Dallimore, stay blessed. You're a lovely family. Thanks, Angela.
I don't know what they call it.
She says Estepona is lovely. Richard Upton also says you can't drive from England to Spain now. There are checks. Yeah, I thought that. And he said, yes, Angela, it is nice here. Mark Haggerty says, are you living near the Old Town or Levanti area?
Avanti area, unfortunately.
Yeah, we're up on the Rincon. Love to be back down by the Old Town.
Yeah.
Michael Goodall said, when we got jab, they don't tell you which one it is till you've had it, and you get your card. No need to worry, over 26 million have had it in the UK.
Russian roulette then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Richard
that's it,
Upton said, I will keep going on holidays, but I won't take the jab. Don't blame you, mate.
Yeah, we ought to stand up, I think.
Yeah. Angela Dallimore says too right. Anne-Marie says it's a Manchester B tattoo.
Manchester B, what's
Yeah.
the difference in Manchester B, is it?
No, it was for the Manchester bombing thing when they
All
were
right,
having
yeah. I remember
the B
that.
tattoos, yeah. Daisy Broom said you can still go to Benidorm without corona jabs, just need a negative test. So yeah, they were saying about that.
Yeah, see, we've got a different thing
Yeah.
again, yeah.
Richard Upton said, is that right, Daisy? That's good. I'm planning to go to Benidorm this August.
We just need somebody to make a final decision. Is that your final answer now?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's that time, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can
Diana
come into
Jones said,
Benidorm
have you sold your house yet? No.
No.
Do you want to buy a house? It's going cheap.
We can't even get over there now, so
And the agent's now gone AWOL on me.
we'll get another agent then.
I'll try him again. Mark Haggerty says, Sue, you're so funny.
That's what I thought.
Do you mean like funny as I make people laugh, or I'm just funny weird? Weird. Sure, if they looked in my brain, they'd be scared shitless. And
If I
Jay
looked
said,
in your
I
brain,
doubt
I'd be
we'll be
scared.
getting over in June.
Rather have the job.
I doubt we'll be getting over in June at this rate, still hoping for September. But I'm going to send you a little dinghy over. JJ Jones can row.
For the people at the end of this, I mean, I know they're like millionaire companies, but the airlines, what are they doing now? They're just going to be going bust, aren't they? So nobody will be having any holidays anyway, will they? I mean, TUI must be struggling now, surely.
I don't know.
Or they just laid all the staff off and...
Richard Upton said, if I'm going to Benidorm this year, do you think I should get a hostel in Almira or a spot at the campsite in Benidorm? They both cost about the same. I'd even look at an apartment, you know.
Yeah, looking at
Yeah.
apartment. I don't know how much you're going to pay for like a caravan. It's going to be, what were we paying? About $7.50 a month, was it, when we had the other one?
And that was off TripAdvisor.
Yeah.
That was for a free bed for the month.
That was brilliant, that was, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a really good size one.
Yeah.
But
Don't got a pool, but
no, there are cheaper ones though. Yeah, they are coming down in price at the moment.
have a look on TripAdvisor. That's what we advise.
Spaniel Davis is in. He says hi. Hope you're all
Hi.
well. Yeah, we're good, thanks.
Yeah.
Anne Marie says JJ Jones, get one then. Amanda Roberts, Jennifer, I just checked again. Oxford one uses RNA. It is not like a normal vaccine. None of them are. Richard Upson says, Anne, I don't know. I think they will open up around May.
Oh, super chats tonight, sir.
No. Yeah, don't forget, guys,
We don't put the phone on, that's
there
come
are
on.
super chats.
Yeah, super chats and super stickers, memberships and
Whatnot.
PayPals.
And Jay says, Jennifer, where do you usually stay when you go to Benidorm? Richard Upson says Tom Jones has died. No, it's just something from the other week that got started. Don't worry. Amanda Roberts says, anyway, guys, didn't mean to go on. Don't worry, Amanda.
Yeah, well,
Everybody to their own. Yeah, Jennifer C said, am I wrong? I know I read it was delivered more like the flu jabs are, but could be wrong. Angela Dannimore said, oh my God, Tom's died. Richard Upton said, when did Tom Jones die? Don't start this again, gang. And
He's
Shaw
not there,
said,
guys.
seen the same Amanda. And Jay says, Richard Upton, if the restrictions are 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. curfew are still in place, it wouldn't be a holiday as such anyway.
well,
I
not
don't know,
really,
you
no.
can still
It's,
sit in the bars in the...
I think that will be opened up though once people start coming over.
The thing is, am I right that the bars can serve in the hotel?
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure that hotels are getting away with it, getting round it somehow. Because when we had all the restrictions on the bars were closed,
Yeah.
you still see people in the hotels getting drinks out round by the pool.
Oh.
So that must be exempt.
Oh, I don't know. Jennifer C said Ambassador and Jay or the Calypso. Jennifer C is also eating popcorn, that's not fair. Richard Upton said, and the restrictions bars are now 9:30 p.m. and curfew 11 p.m. That's not bad. I don't go out nights a lot. Not in Benidorm, they're not
No,
though,
that's-
Richard.
It's 10 o'clock here.
Yeah. Curfew is 10 o'clock and the bars have to shut at 6 here, Richard.
It's out on the islands that is, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, past
Yeah.
9.
Amanda Roberts says, Mike and Sue is my favourite tapas bar open. The little Spanish one on the Venti just next to Burger King.
Yeah.
Not far from the
Yeah, he's
sidebar.
back open.
It's called La Rosita. I love it there. Yeah, it's back
Yeah.
open.
We seen him the other day, didn't we? Out there?
Yeah, we was on about that the other day. We've been there a few times. Yeah. It's a great little bar because you can just go and like pick what tapas you want. It's
Yeah.
dirt cheap as well. Cracking little
Brilliant.
bar. I'll have to pop in there one of the days. And Jay says, where Calypso, Jennifer? Where is the Calypso?
Calypso is over there.
Don't know. Aye. Angela Dallimore says, yeah, it's more
Oh,
classy
yeah.
in the old town. Tim Cucato, what are your favourite chocolate bars and can you buy them in Benidorm? My favourite's a Drifter.
I tell you what they have done away with in Spain is the Rapide. It's back to being Twix now. Favourite ones. We got a couple of Spanish chocolates we like now. Why?
Not that we...
Ah,
Not that he buys me chocolates that often.
I'll buy some chocolate tomorrow if you want.
Guilty. Go on then. There you are, you heard that, guys.
Oh, I forgot about your diet though.
What diet? And Jay says hotel bars close at 10 p.m. There you go. Diane Jones said we did our pad one 6 years ago in the office by the Mad Monk. Yeah, that's where we did
that's where
ours.
we did ours.
Our details recorded on a card and filed in a wooden box. So much for technology. Having to modernise so quickly will be impossible.
Yeah, that's fine though, isn't it? It's paperwork and file it, just like the old days. Plus all we did, we went up to the window, showed them the old one, and they just give us a new one, and that was it.
Yeah,
Were there less than a minute, weren't they, for
Yeah.
3 of us?
for the three of us, crazy. Jennifer C said, well, you have to run if there's a wedding afoot, got to look your best. JJ Jones, are they any good, Daisy? I think we're so far behind now. Richard Upshon, Tim, can you still get drifter bars? I like Texan bars.
Drifters haven't seen them for ages.
Angela Dallymore says, good night, gang. Good night, Angela.
Night.
Sweet dreams. Claren Innocence in. Somebody new who says hi.
Hi,
Good evening.
welcome to the channel. Are we going to get through all these, or do you want to do a quiz?
Jennifer C says, night, night, Angela. Anshaw says, 94 watching, 40 likes. Hit the like button.
Oh,
Mild mannered janitor is in. That's somebody new. You're lucky. You're way behind the vaccines and can still eat out and drink.
watching
I know.
Walk on the Wild Side earlier, and he got over 600, didn't he, again?
Yeah, in his, yeah. Yeah. We are way behind on the vaccines, but we are lower with our cases. Jennifer C said, loved Lidl chocolate. Jennifer C said, in fact, like any chocolate. Yeah, like me. I like dark chocolate. Richard Upson
No
said,
chocolate
yeah,
for me.
Jennifer, Lidl do good chocolate. And Jay says, you're deaf on my wavelength, Jennifer.
Supermarket down the road does great chocolate now.
Yes, Richard, sadly I can't have any now. I'm on a diet.
Euro bar.
Anne
sort of
Marie,
thing.
John likes Mars bars. Some Your Web bars. I've seen
Oh,
somebody with a bag of like little Easter eggs
Oh,
earlier.
they're expensive over here, don't they?
What?
The English top chocolate bars.
Yeah. See, people are moaning because they're going and buying the English Easter eggs. And I think like Cadbury's cream egg Easter egg, I think it was like the Easter egg with 4 little Easter cream eggs in. And it was like €17, something people are moaning. Well, yeah, of course it's expensive because it's English, it's got to be shipped over. If you go out and you buy the Spanish eggs, they're a lot cheaper.
Plus you got to pay tax on it now.
Super
Oh,
cheap.
here we go. Oh, this is hopeless tonight, dear.
Sorry, we're a bit behind with the super chat.
Right, sorry about that.
Thanks, Steve
got it now, guys?
Keyworth.
Benidorm Super Chat, thank you. Benidorm Super Chat, brilliant, thank you. Benidorm Super Chat, thank you.
Thanks, Stephen Keyworth, for that.
Appreciate that. What to do?
Amanda Roberts says, so glad to hear that bar is open. All is not lost, and in time we may be able to just have a negative test to fly. I hope so.
Yeah, I think that's what it's going to come to, because I don't think anybody could handle the paperwork it's going to
No.
cause.
Richard Upton says, same here, Jennifer, with the diet, but a bit of chocolate every now and then does you good. Tim Cockatoo, with the world is relatively normal in October, would you guys be up for a meeting for a drink with Lauren and I? Big fans? Definitely.
Yeah, brilliant.
Most definitely, we're always up with meeting our fans.
Yeah, we'll come over and we'll have a night out.
Most definitely, yeah. Go and have
No
a good
problem.
night out. Show you some of the sights.
Still getting used to all this fan thing, of course, but
Jennifer C said, yes, I did have some late-time pie. Oh, I think that's meant to be key lime pie yesterday. You got to cheat a little.
Yeah.
Daisy Boom, it's okay. The apartment's how's Benidorm? Is it picking up?
there's a lot more people out today than there's been
Yeah.
just lately, isn't there? Was a Sunday though, they do come out, tend to come out more on Sunday.
Yeah, they like the walks.
Yeah.
I think with the last couple of days being wet as well, the sun did bring them out.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Jennifer C said, oh, Easter eggs are fab.
Reasonably warm today.
And Joe said, Richard Upton, that's my problem. I don't just like chocolate every now and then. I love it way too much. Richard Upton says, hey, it's a rave going on, whoop whoop. Definitely, we're going to have a big party.
Yeah.
He says, and Jay, I'm the same, I just don't buy it much now and just get small bars. Jennifer C said, I am the same, Anjay. As
Yeah, but you
soon
eat
as
two or
I
three of
finish
them,
my
don't you?
food, I'm looking for something sweet. It's terrible, isn't it? Like,
You do, you eat two or three if you've got little ones, eh?
yeah. And we've gotten into the bad habit of supper, and then when we haven't got anything in, oh,
Suffer.
fatal, yeah. Like tonight, nothing in. We'll be eating each
Yeah,
other's
do it,
legs.
Serves you right.
Have you
All
washed?
hairy now, eh? Yeah,
That
washed.
was sweaty.
So, you done?
And Jay says, Jennifer, I found some low sink ice cream lollies. They seem to be doing the trick. Just when we're speaking of food,
There we go.
somebody's got the name. Where they gone? Apple strudel, wait for the cream. He says, hoping to go next year. What a name. Love the name.
Oh, that's great. So there you go.
JJ Jones says, you're both sweet enough, Jennifer. Richard Upson, okay, I'm going to have a look at another website for a bit. Great stream, this, see you soon.
Yeah.
Yes, see you later,
Normally we
take
get a
care.
quiz in, but I see he's not keeping up with the chat tonight.
Boy, your head. JJ says chocolate fudge cake. Oh. Anne Shaw says, yes, Amanda Trials 2024 experimental. Jennifer C says, I've been making sugar-free jelly to trick myself into thinking I have something nice.
It's not bad though, the sugar-free jelly, is it?
No.
I don't think.
With custard. Bex 100
Jelly with
Jam Jay,
custard.
my favourite. I love fudge cake. No, fudge cake with custard.
All right.
Jennifer C says, ha ha, so. And Jay, I just don't buy anything like that anymore unless it's low sin. And JJ, I'd batter you for fudge cake.
Wait till you come to Benidorm, then you have it all, don't you?
And Jay says, custard, vomit in a bowl. Oh no, I love custard. Apple strudel says, aha, thank you, it's my favourite dessert. It's a brilliant name. Francis Green, a test costs a lot of money. We applied for one last October, it cost over £100 each, so we cancelled. I know, it's a lot on top of a holiday.
You've ordered somebody doing them cheap.
Thanks for the super chat. Thanks, everyone.
Oh, stop.
Did you like that? I have seen somebody's doing like a, for 119, it's a clear to fly thing or something.
So, if you have one of them, then you fly out to wherever you go, and then you're gonna have one to come back with it.
I'd assume so. Amanda Roberts says, thanks Sam,
Yes.
people research when they buy a sofa or a washing machine, but don't research the jab. It sounds so glib, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's
Ciara and Innocent, good evening. Somebody else.
right.
Book for next April, can't wait.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see you over.
Anne Shaw says, going to treat myself to the biggest luxury Easter egg I can find. When is Easter, guys?
No idea. There'll be a bank holiday though, about 3 or 4 bank holidays.
It's all was bank holidays, like it was Spanish Father's Day Friday and it was bank holiday. Supermarket shut. Ammonia to your eyeballs says, check out the riots live in Bristol now on news, gone bananas. They're setting fire to police vans, crazy.
Really?
Oh my God, we're going to have
Hang
to go
on,
and
we're
have
just
a
going to
look
have a
at that.
quick look at that then. Get Mark's...
Come back! Don't go!
I'll
Help!
be back.
Amanda Roberts says,
I'll keep
Francis,
an
it will come down, I reckon. I don't mind
eye
paying a
on
bit.
TV news now on British News.
Anne Shaw says, yes, Amanda, of course. Jennifer C says, Whirly Ammonia. I was watching them in London yesterday, no masks. Apple Strudel said, what is the best month to go to Benny? Probably September, October. I think like your summer months, July and August, it's really hot. JJ said 4th of April, Sue. What is that when you're coming over, JJ?
4th of April?
Oh no, sorry JJ,
No.
my bad, that's when Easter is. Thanks for that
4th of April. Thank you
JJ.
very much.
Cool, is that when I can have an Easter egg and who's going to buy me one?
Might get one of them little ones. What about £5 over here, isn't there, them little ones?
It's not fair now, I've got such a craving now for chocolate. What?
Yeah, that's what you do when you... Should stick with Tom Jones, shouldn't you, really?
I would go and have a white hot chocolate, but the trouble is, by the time I've had a white hot chocolate and he's had a beer and Marcus had a drink, it's like over €10. And then if
There
we
you
have a
go.
couple, Jennifer C says soon, Anlo, why 9,000's in? Way.
Aye.
He says, ooh, that's a bingo. And Jay says Easter 2 weeks today. Jennifer C said, I think it's the 4th of April.
So what we're going to do for Easter, I suppose we're
Ammonia to your eyeballs says, check the live stream now, it's crazy. JJ said it's next Sunday, Easter. No, because that'll only make it the 28th.
No, it's week after next. Pretty sure because we play on the
Yeah, so
3rd, I
it's...
think it is.
Yeah, it's not next Sunday, it's Sunday after, so
Sunday
it is
after,
2 weeks, JJ.
Have you caught up with it, yeah?
Don't scare me like that, JJ. And Jay, it's
Alright.
not JJ, it's 2 weeks today, yay.
Yeah.
And Shaw says, I'm near Bristol, I have seen it. Oh my God, I'd be so scared. I'm only to your eyeballs. News gone bananas, Mike. Mike is the live stream.
I remember when it happened in Redditch, when the poll tax riots were on. That was scary.
Yeah,
Because they barricaded half the precinct off down there.
yeah.
And they were coming up over the thing with the buttons and everything.
Yeah, and I can remember coming back off holiday. Have we been Wales with Marcus? And I think we're coming back on the coach and there was all the riots in Birmingham.
Yeah, we come through Birmingham and they're
Yeah,
all right. So.
And like about half an hour before we hit Birmingham, there'd been some Asian bloke had been shot on the street right at the back of the coach station. So we were absolutely like terrified. We were
Well,
like,
when this was happening, like all the security guards on the centre just disappeared there.
yeah.
They're all making themselves really scarce, going to hide in cupboards and everywhere. First cleaners just had to get on with it, sort of thing.
JJ says just googled it, and Jay. And Jay says Alexa said 2 weeks. Hi my JJ Jones says hi my 9,000. You good mate? If it's the 4th of April, JJ, it is 2 weeks
Yeah,
today.
2 weeks. We'll get some football
Yeah,
back.
Brian
by then
says
as well.
hi you guys. Jennifer C says what's wrong with people? God only knows. Jennifer C said the police will batter a few of them when no one's looking. I
Yeah.
don't think they will in the UK. If it was in Spain, they would.
I don't know. They will in the UK if they can get away with it.
And Spain's terrible. They had there was a lot of controversy over it, weren't there? There was some like football fans or something going back a few years, causing a lot of trouble fighting. The police came and they were just lashing out at them with the batons. They didn't care less who it was.
Yeah, but is that not the way to control it? You know, you want to cause a problem, well, we're not having a problem.
And you certainly don't argue with the police over here. If they tell you to do something, you do it.
Just do it. They're all right, the police over here. I've never had a problem with them.
Apple Strudel wants to know what's the best month to go to Benidorm because he hasn't been before. Yeah, I was saying probably September, October.
August? June?
No, I think June, July,
Well, it depends
August
what
be
you want,
too
innit?
hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll
You
be
want
too
really
hot
hot.
then.
June, July, August.
Yeah, but that's when I call the tourists. We
If,
want it a bit quieter. September,
It
October, when
still
the
can
kids
be
go back to
hot in
school.
September and October, can't it?
Yeah.
Still getting to your 30s, so.
JJ says, Anjay, look on Google, it says the 4th. Yeah. Well, if it says JJ, sweetheart, if it says the 4th on Google, that isn't next Sunday. It's the Sunday after, darling. And Jay says, haha, Jennifer, but you're probably right. Don't know.
Come on, sir, I was waiting for a quiz. You've got a quiz on.
About them on the news.
Try do a live stream. Gonna live stream.
Jennifer
Look
C
on
says,
live stream.
Yeah, news live
and Sway
streams.
back here in Wales, the miners' strike.
Yeah, I remember that. That was doing pretty bad in Wales, I would have thought.
And Joe says, yes, JJ, that's right, that's 2 weeks today. Jennifer C said, I know they will, and lol, but I mean some need a good slap. JJ says, okay. And Jay, yes, and people really do, Jennifer. Anne Marie says, Mum has phoned me from the hospital and she's okay. Oh, that's great news, Anne. Brilliant. Jennifer C says, remember Hillsborough, they were police.
Yeah, but I don't think that was the police's problem, was it, Hillsborough? I think that was the steward's problem. Letting too many people in, wasn't it?
I think, yeah. Apple Strudel says for hot weather, sorry,
I've
didn't.
looked on both BBC News and Sky
Alright.
News, and there's nothing all
Right,
about
so
it.
go and have a look on the stream, see if there's a Bristol. I don't know. Guys, what's it on?
I don't know, I'll find out in a minute.
Yeah, find out in a minute.
Apple Strudel says
you
for
know.
hot weather, sorry, didn't put that down. So probably July, August then.
Yeah, if you want the really hot weather.
Yeah, he wants 2 weeks, probably July, August. Diana Jones says the best pint in Benidorm is beer friends. Things change though, where do you go for pints?
Only on open bars. Where do we go for a pint?
The pub.
I don't know, we go to various places. Yeah.
John A. Milner's in, he says, hi, what's the latest news on travel, anyone know? And Jennifer C has answered him and said, no more travel, John, they're banning it for life.
Yeah.
And Anne-Marie says,
As long
4th
as they
of
get away
April.
with it. When's the election coming up? I bet things will change when you get an election coming up.
Sue for president.
President?
Daisy Boom says, do a live drink along.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
I thought that's what Wednesday night was. Amanda Roberts said, I think BBC are reporting it. It might be on Rumble, Marcus. Type it into YouTube.
Rumble.
Rumble. And Jay says, Jennifer, you're a mad head. Jojo Jones, Jennifer, that's worse than Tom Jones dying. And I'm deserted, right? Oh, dribbling. Hi, good evening, and welcome to my live stream. My name is Scooter Sue. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I have super chats and super stickers. If you would like to buy me a coffee, then click on the little dollar sign at the bottom now and give me a super chat or a super sticker, guys. Because I am your beautiful hostess with the mostess.
Let's know what you find out.
Talking here live to you on Benidorm Mad Mike's YouTube channel because he's just run away and deserted me.
I'm just trying to give Marcus information.
And Shaw said, of course, BBC won't report it. Stephen Keyworth said, idiots writing about new protest bill going through Parliament. There's always idiots who go around protesting about anything.
Yeah.
Graffiti police station. I protest about doing this live stream.
I do not want to get into this, so.
I protest about doing this live stream. I'm going to have a riot. What can I throw at you?
Oh, throw the mic.
Throw you fluffy mic. John A. Milner says, is Jennifer serious about the ban? She says, no, John. She was only joking, John. She says, don't take any notice of me. I'm the village idiot. No, we weren't going to say that, Jennifer. Anne Shaw says, lol, Sue. And Jay says, if we don't get away in June, I'm going to book a long weekend in either Scarborough, Wales or Blackpool. I want a holiday. Go to Blackpool and you can go and see Walk on the Wild
Don't
Side.
see Walk on the Wild Side.
Yeah.
You haven't looked at his channel, go and have a look.
Yeah, he was on earlier doing his live stream. How
Big
many did he
YouTube
have?
and
How many did he have on earlier?
he had over 600 on his live stream earlier.
Mm. And we've only got 76 here now. We did have 90 summer.
Yeah, well, it's because you're not going to the question.
Scared everybody away. Anne Marie says,
You're not reading quick enough.
Jojo Jones says, no, John, that's Jennifer. You get used to it, mate. Anne Marie says, it's my mum's birthday on the 2nd of April.
Happy birthday for the 2nd of April.
Yeah, we'll give a shout out when it's 2nd of April for Rowan. Just remind us. It's on the Good Friday. Jennifer C says, Wales, Anne, come on over. JJ Sayman. Jay hoping for Cornwall. John A. Milner says, thanks, Jennifer. Jennifer C said, who did walk on the wild side? What's he doing to get that many?
He does similar to what we do, but in Blackpool.
In Blackpool, and while he's out and about. Freezing. And Jay says,
There's some
Jennifer,
good videos on there. Go and have
any
a look.
good pubs down there? Karaoke for
After this
JJ
one, of
Jones?
course. Yep.
Jennifer C says, was he naked? No, he wasn't naked. Yeah, that's a good idea. If you went naked, how many do you think we'd get?
Okay.
Naked.
Oh, naked.
Naked. Stephen Keyworth said, I'm off to Blackpool end of May and also for a week in June. If off work, got to go somewhere.
Yeah, but they've got a filming ban on the news speech, haven't they?
I don't know. And Jay says, Cornwall, lovely. JJ used to take my boys there when they were younger. Amanda Roberts said, guys, had an expensive week. It's had to get Tyler in to do bathroom, but it'd be great if you did a video of La Rosita's bar, and I'll send a $5 next time. Where's the La Rosita's bar?
I've heard of it. Can't think. Alright.
Yeah, let us know where that is, Amanda. Jennifer C says, yeah, but they're all closed down. Apple Strudel says the fact that for holiday in UK lodges in April or later, if we get out of lockdown, are charging over £1,000.
No.
That's disgusting.
Know what?
La Rositas.
Can you spell it?
ROS
Yeah.
ITAS.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jennifer
find that
C
one.
says, get a moth mark, Mike.
Get one off.
Benidorm Crazy Marcus can't find anything. Never mind, we'll have a look later.
Well,
And Jay says, Jennifer, that's why I'm not staying in Manchester. Same here.
some protests are going on about the new laws, but I don't think it's got to right. Yeah.
Jennifer C said, I
What
wonder how
Marcus was saying,
Rhino is. We haven't seen him in ages. Yeah, I was thinking that, and Dougal and his wife Celia as well. Let me
Yeah.
see. Ammonia in your eyeballs. Urgent news, police first. Riots, Bristol, they're fighting each other. Love a good old punch up. Amanda Roberts, the one you said is still open near the sidebar.
What's up?
Receipters.
Receipters.
The one that we said was still open near the sidebar. What one did we say?
That's not what the second one down's called, is it? I can't think of it offhand.
Don't worry, we'll find
Yeah,
it.
we'll find it.
Jennifer C says, ha ha, they should open soon though, Anjay. Drop and Blossom winks at Mike. John A. Milner, think we travel aboard. I think the travel aboard could be limited because Brit government want to spend money in the UK.
Yeah, nobody saw that, have they?
Yeah, but they're going to charge you through the nose, aren't they?
Yeah, well, it will keep it in the UK. They're not part of the EU now, so.
Apple Strudel says, I'm not joking, I just wanted to go to Benidorm this year, but it won't happen, so I thought about a lodge to where I go at Wood Hall. And the price, how can they charge that much knowing we're struggling? It's absolutely disgusting, but they know that you want a break.
Yeah, they know everybody wants a break now. They won't have them abroad, so can bring the price up in the UK.
Lavos seated is next to the Burger King.
Next to Burger King. Yeah.
Yeah,
The-
he
the,
knows
um,
now.
yeah.
Yeah. And Jay said, I hope so, Jennifer. I'm fed up of Asda, Tesco and Aldi's. Need somewhere different to go. Benidorm Marcus says, bogies. Thanks for that, sweetie.
That's what we need.
JJ
Hey,
says,
there.
drop your drawers and the Mars bar's yours. Jennifer C says, ha ha,
Magic
Anne.
shock.
I know I order online, so unless I go for the jab, the line post in the garden is as far as I go. She says, ha ha, he's a
Long
poet and he
garden.
didn't know it. Steve Morris, do you and Mike fancy going on holiday?
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment, no.
I think our next holiday will be back to the UK to get the house sorted out.
Yeah.
Try and get rid of that, and then we can go from there.
Apple Strudel says, John A. Milner, yeah, UK holiday for grand. Welcome to the greedy of the UK government, definitely.
Yeah.
Where's everybody going? Did I say that you could just get up and leave?
Yeah, because you're taking too long with the chat, I think, so.
Get back. I've caught up with the chat.
Right, let's get a quiz on then. We've got a quiz on Benidorm, no, is it? The series? Programme?
Well, I don't know if I'm going to get it done now. I've only got an hour and a half.
We'll give it a go. I'm sure.
Right, guys. I have done a quiz for us tonight on the Benidorm series. If you've not watched it, just have a guess. So the
Everybody's
first
watched Benidorm,
question,
surely. How did family do that?
and Jay says, Jennifer, you can only do so much shopping, and if I walk these two tiny dogs, their poor legs will be worn down to nothing. Amanda Roberts said, my holiday place is 60 a night.
Yeah, I think that's why you got loads of small dogs in.
I am not being greedy. That's for
Fine.
2 people, self-contained in Shropshire.
What's that? How much?
Amanda Roberts has a holiday place. She said it's 60 a night, and that's for 2 people.
Right.
It's not bad at all. Right, the first question.
Question number 1.
Who is the father in the Garvey family in the Benidorm series? Who is the father of the Garvey family?
Not me, Mr. Garby.
John A. Milner says, how's your residency going? Not very good at the moment. JJ says it's Mick. Daisy Broom says Mike. The Dooley Files said, hello Mike and Marcus, I'm so sorry I've missed you. No worries.
Yeah.
Janet Hubbard
Well,
said Mick Garvey. Apple Strudel says Mick. Michael Goodorm says Mick. They've only just finished work, I think, the Dooley Files. Diane Jones says Mick. Anybody else want to have a guess?
There we go.
No, because you know.
I know who it is.
Mark Jones says, bloody hell, you've caught up. I know, finally. Took me a while. And we're doing a quiz.
Gravy.
And Jason's get walking the cat, Jennifer. Right, guys. The father of the Garvey family is Mick. First
Gravy.
one to get it right was JJ. Followed by Janet Hubbard, who got Mick Garvey. Apple Strudel got it. Michael Goodall got it. Well done, guys.
Well done, guys.
Diana Jones got it as well.
That was a bit of an easy one, though, so.
Benidorm Crazy Marcus finally got it.
You finally got it.
JJ Jennifer C says her and Jay, I'll buy her a lead. Amanda Roberts says you'll be okay with your residency, Sue. I reckon because you were in the system before it all kicked off. It's just the Spanish bureaucracy is very slow at the best of times. Judy Falls say cool shirt. And Jay says whoop
Thank
whoop.
you.
Whoop, whoop. Can we have a
Oh. Huh? Question. does.
I need a kiss first for super chat. Right, give me a super chat.
What you want
He
to
broke
chat?
his phone. Mark
Super chat,
Jones
super
says again, and Jay says woo. Look, every time he
time I touch
plays
this,
with
it's
his phone.
knocking that off. I'll get you one in a minute.
Woo.
Brilliant. Yet again, another super chat from one of our lovely subscribers.
That's Marcus. Go away, Marcus.
Benidorm Super Chat, thank you, Benidorm Super Chat, brilliant.
Yeah.
Just a
Come on,
reminder.
guys. Yeah, just a little hint
A little hint.
that we have the super slat. Super slat.
Super slap.
Super slat.
I thought you wanted to chat, nice slap.
I'm lost. And Jay says stop flirting, Sue. Jennifer C says sloppy buggers. We hate each other, really.
Yeah.
The Dooley File says you've broken your phone, Mike.
This is my old phone and still.
Falling apart.
Yeah.
Amanda Roberts said, Sue, the St. Patrick's night was great fun. Thanks, you're very
Thank you very much.
welcome. We'll try and do some more theme nights.
We're gonna have the second question then, sir, before you lose your chat again. Something goes up in the air.
Steve Morris says, Mike, you got a promise on tonight, Sue feeling frisky. Nah, because he doesn't like my cold feet.
Don't like a snoring either, but there you go.
Yeah. I have my own bed, my own quilt and fluffy blanket. Question number 2.
Does.
Which holiday maker agrees to meet a girl he met on the internet, but his date turned out to be a man dressed as a woman? So which holiday maker
Holiday maker.
agreed to have a date with
I know what
someone
you're
that
gonna
he
say,
met
but-
on the internet, but his date turned out to be a man dressed as a woman?
Alright, I got you now. Yeah.
Apple Strudel thinks it was Jeff. Crazy Marcus thinks it was Jeff. Mark Jones says the holiday. No. Benidorm Crazy Marcus said the oracle as well. Janet Hubbard says Leslie. No. Diana Jones says Johnny Vegas. JJ Jones says Leslie. No. Michael Goodall says the oracle. John A. Milner is saying that he heard that the residency applications for Brits are turned down unless you've got health insurance. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get my S1, but
You gotta have all your. It's basically you gotta have
they
all your
just drag
paperwork
their
there.
feet.
Yeah.
And the Dooley File says, I loved the other night. You're great people, always nice to spend time together with you. And Jeff, thanks. Were you
Thank
and
you.
Jeff? Maybe that's Jeff for the answer. Daisy Broom says Leslie, no. Stephen Kerworth says, are we called Akka Jeff? Any more for any more?
Go on then, you can do that one now, I think.
It was Jeff. Or
The
the
oracle.
oracle. I will accept the oracle as well.
And
So-
the date was with.
Leslie. So Benidorm Crazy Marcus was in first, naughty boy.
Yeah,
Apple
you're supposed to give the
strudel.
game away, Marcus.
He also said the oracle. Diana Jones got the actual actor, Johnny Vegas, so we'll give her that as well.
Yep.
Mike Goodall said the oracle. Stephen Keyworth said the oracle, Akka Jeff. So well done, gang. Give yourself a pat on the back.
I think we've gone deaf then.
Steve Morris says, Sue, don't you think Mike looks like Ackerbilk? Who's Ackerbilk?
That's like the guy that used to play the flute. Flute.
Alexa, give a round of applause.
God, if you're trying to get this in, I should hurry up while you're going to chatty. Get off.
Jennifer sees the stranger on the shore. No, sorry. I'm not going to say I'm not
Yeah.
that old because
Ackerbilk. Put my teeth back in.
I would.
Strange on the shore.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know, stranger
It
on the
is.
shore. I do not know stranger on the shore.
You do. You know if you heard it.
No,
You're not that young, dear.
no. So come on, guys. Where is everybody? Stop
There they all
hiding.
gone. Right, come on then. Come on. Well, we'll get on with the questions while you've got a chance.
If there's nobody here, is it worth asking?
Yep.
And Marie, you're a bit behind, sweetheart, with Mick. Tom's Vlogs UK is in. He says hi.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Tom.
How you doing?
Bonjour.
Doing okay?
Jennifer C says sing it, Mike, for her.
Well, any words to it? Just a tune. I can't remember it
Apple
off hand,
Strudel
but
said yes, it is.
I can remember the name.
Great tune, Stranger on the Straw, says John A. Milner.
Do they all know?
I know Stranger in the Night, but it's not Stranger on the Shore. JJ says we're here, Sue.
Right, go on then. You ask the next question and I'll go in and get Marcus to put on the what's it for you.
No, you won't. Jennifer C says ha ha, Mike.
Right, I'll be back in a minute, guys.
No, you can stop. I'm not doing it.
Oh, we can't because of copyright, can you?
Amanda
You get
Roberts says
copyright
John A.
then.
Milner, that is for new applicants. They applied ages ago, so should be okay, I think.
Good thing it's
Steve Morris said sing Stranger on the Shore, Mike. You can't
can't
because
'cause
they
they
get
get copyrighted.
copyrighted.
not probably the way I do it, but there you go.
Shocking, yeah. The way he does it pours down with rain.
Things go off again, dear.
Amanda Roberts said I'll ask Alexa, you'll recognise it straight away. We don't have Alexa,
Yeah.
but you guys do. Alexa, play Stranger on the Shore.
On the shore, actually.
Ackerbilt played a clarinet.
Clarinet, that's it. I don't think what it's called. No, not one of them. Proper long thingy.
Sorry, went a bit Irish then. Stephen Keyworth said, released in 1961, Stranger in the Shore. Well, you see, I'm not supposed to know it. It was released before I was born.
Yeah, I got born, that was.
Yeah, you'll know it because
Re-released in the 70s and sometime.
your mother probably sang it to you when you was in the cradle.
Come on. Next question. I don't think I ever heard a cradle.
Only cradle clap.
I think it was Guinness when I was young and stuff.
Number
Apparently she's not me
3.
out with that.
Amanda Roberts says Marcus could find it on YouTube. Yeah, I'm going to find it later on.
Yeah, we'll do it later on because
Yeah.
of the copyright thing on here.
Yeah.
Not going through all
Jennifer
that
C
again.
said, did he
It's
play
tough.
saxophone? He played something. Clarinet, probably.
Clarinet, I think, yeah,
Mm.
for sure.
Number 3. Who proposes to Madge in series 2? Who proposes to Madge in series 2? And it wasn't Benidorm, Mad Mike.
Really,
Benidorm
let me on
Crazy Marcus, we're ignoring yours because we know you know. Apple Strudel says Mel. Daisy Boom says Mel. Dooley Fowle said Mel Harvey. Jennifer C said, oh yeah, she's just answering John, okay.
Yeah, I think they did a bit
Diana
too easy.
Jones said Mel. JJ said Mel. Amanda Roberts said, is it Leonard? No, it wasn't Leonard.
So Mal who?
Michael Goodall says Mel. So
That's
yes,
what we're doing.
guys, Johnny Tubbard said Mel. It was Mel, guys.
Mal Harvey.
Mel Harvey. And the first one, other than our son, because he obviously knows, is Apple Strudel. Well done. Daisy Broom, well done. Marcus, give yourself a pat on the back. The Dooley Fowles, Mel Harvey. Diana Jones, Mel. JJ, Mel. Well done. JJ Jones, Mel. Michael Goodall said Mel. Well done. Janet Hubbard. Hubbard said Mel. JJ Jones, don't do it, Mel. Michael Goodall said Harvey. Apple Strudel says woo woo woo. Well done.
Right.
Pat on the back, okay, pat on the back.
Where's pass on me back?
Right, guys.
I wonder if I've been having a bit of extra weight.
Do you want another quiz question?
Bit harder, please.
Steve Morris says bye, you so like Accommodation. Sue.
Oh,
We're
no,
going to
I've
have to
got
go and have a
now.
look. Yeah, we're going to have a look. Do you want another quiz question and what's it worth?
Please.
How much love is out there? Apple Strudel says yes, please.
Got one a bit harder. Let's see what else we do.
Number 4. Which holiday maker gave birth to baby Coolio? Which holiday maker gave birth to baby Coolio?
Do you want the actual person or the person on the series?
Person on the series, obviously. Daisy Broom says Chantel. The Dooley Files say Chantel. Janet Hubbard says Chantel. JJ says mixed daughter. JJ Jones says the little fat bird. We need the name of the girl, please. Diana Jones says Chantel. Benidorm Crazy Marcus says Chantel. You can't just say the little Mike.
Well, I can't do anything with it. It just keeps doing something.
Stephen Keyworth says the Garvey's family daughter. Apple Strudel says Chantel. Michael Goodall says Chantel. Anne Shaw says Chantel. Bex 100's laughing at JJ Jones. Yes, guys, it was Chantel, not the little fat bird. And the Dooley Files got it first with Tell. I will accept Tell, as they called her Tell in the series. Daisy Broom as well got it second, followed by Janet Hubbard. JJ mixed daughter, yeah, we needed the name. The same with the little fat bird. Diane Jones got it, Marcus got it. Apple Strudel got it, well done. Michael Goodall.
Oh, look, guys.
Anne Shaw got it, well done.
Yeah, a little bit
Sharon
easy to like
Gamble
that.
says I'm on. Hey. The Dooley Files says Lil
Right.
JJ Jones. Jennifer C says me and Julio down by the schoolyard. Dooley Files say yay, thanks Sue. Pat on the back.
Who was that done that? Down by the old schoolyard.
Don't know.
Can't remember. I was back in the 70s.
Right guys, we've been on an hour and 3/4.
Yeah,
Show
that's
us the
what I'm planning
love.
Well, that's because you've been yakking too much.
Alright, won't ya?
Yeah. Oh, no, don't do that. Carry on yakking. They love you. Okay. Well. Oh, go on.
Thank you.
How we doing?
Jennifer C says see Mike singing now. He'll be doing something in a minute.
What?
Mm.
Supper.
I don't know.
Ah. Get a bit earlier. Oh, we can't tonight because we're up for the wrestling, aren't we? With your son.
I'm going to bed. You can
Am I?
just carry on. Amanda Roberts said it. Mike, it was Paul Simons. Good song. Sue does a good job. It's
Right.
not easy keeping up with chat and answering everybody, I bet.
Yeah, I know she's doing a brilliant job.
I agree. Come on, Mike, get your clarinet out. Now, guys,
I don't think you can do that on YouTube.
I do have my own channel, guys, as I
Yep.
said. It's Benidorm Scooter Sue, go over and have a look. Like and subscribe. And if you love the videos and want to buy me a coffee or a white hot chocolate, because I'm a cheeky cow, then there's my PayPal link underneath the videos. Also on YouTube, gang, if you have a look where I shared my videos. That's how I got into trouble today, because somebody was moaning. Ryan 9000 is in. Look at him now.
Oh, I thought you were going to go from all. Yeah,
Yeah.
don't forget Bendel Crazy Marcus.
Yeah,
That's
he
on.
needs help.
Needs help to get 88, I think it was, when we came on air.
Uh-huh. And when he hits his 1,000, guys, if you all give him your love and support, like and subscribe
Yep.
to his channel, because Michael has got, I don't know, about 2,800 subscribers.
I'm only about 120, I think, under the 3,000 now.
So that means
Thank
that
you all, guys. Much
not
appreciated.
everybody who subscribes to Mike has gone and subscribed to Marcus. Wouldn't it be great if they all just went straight over and subscribed all in one go? Marcus come in like, Mom!
He's doing it again. There's another 12 on there.
JJ says, why are you in trouble, Sue? I don't know, I can't remember now.
Huh?
Did I say I was in trouble?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was a guy
Steve
Sue was
Morris.
talking to on Facebook earlier.
Oh yeah, Facebook, because I'd been putting, when I was sharing my videos on Facebook, I was putting my PayPal link saying like if you want to buy me a coffee,
Thanks for the super chat.
Oh,
Thanks,
stop.
everyone.
and he was complaining, oh, another one begging for a coffee, why have I got to buy him a coffee? And I had to explain that, these videos take work. Like the guys,
Footwork though, is it?
the guys are out all day, like they were out, 4 hours today, 4 or 5 hours, right from our end right up to the other end of Benidorm and back, and it was hot.
Yeah.
They hadn't got a drink with them, they had no money on them, they came in queen cracker, that's putting it bluntly.
Collapsed for a couple of hours and then back
Yeah.
on the string.
And, people don't realise
I
all
think
of
I did
this.
get about 18 videos today though.
Mhm.
Not all for this channel, but I think 14 for here.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I go up over the next couple of days.
yeah.
And I got some on the other channels.
And it's, it's like I was saying the other day when we did the St. Patrick's Day about all the preparation. That was like a couple of days' work, getting all the quiz together. Marcus sat for ages trying to find the music. It's all the planning, the decorating.
You've done your promotions. That's the Benidorm Ball and Benidorm Go For It. So if you want to have a look at them, guys, feel free.
But my channel is the best, Benidorm Scooter. So if you want to see something from a different perspective,
Hey mate, come on.
Benidorm from a mobility scooter.
Yeah, that's
Anjay says, "Few
doing
on
pretty
back.
good.
Where have
You
you
got
been,
few on.
Anjay? You been weeing in the garden like JJ? JJ says Facebook. Yes, JJ. I still
I bet
haven't
they get
found
some lovely,
you
lovely
on Facebook, pal.
plants.
Steve Morris says, Sue, do you ever fancy wing walking on a plane? No, I'm terrified of heights, mate. I
No,
live
I
on the
think I'd
12th
fancy
floor
that,
and
to
I'm
be honest.
terrified of heights. I always kind of think I wouldn't mind like parachuting, but I don't think I'd do like a parachute on my own. It'd have
It's a
to
bit
be...
like having that jab, isn't it? You get the wrong one and
Oh, I
coming
think
back,
it'd have
is
to
it?
be like a
parachute just doesn't happen.
double parachute maybe. The thing that scares me with a parachute is you jump out and you fall in, and when they pull the parachute it shoots you back up. I think that I wouldn't like that.
You bang your head on the plane, yeah.
What's the other one, like paragliding, is it, or something? When they're on the things and you're underneath. I don't know. And Jay says, been rolling around the floor playing like a mad woman with the dogs. I'm glad that you said you was playing with the dogs and not JJ Jones.
There you go.
Rolling around the floor, I see.
That's the barking we could hear, is it? Go on then, it's
Alexa, play Who Let the Dogs Out.
So a hard question now.
I've lost chat just come up. Steve Mobby said if Mike was on your back, you would be safe, Sue. Yeah. He'd have pushed me out the plane and nicked me parachute.
I wouldn't be there in the first place, coach.
John A. Milner says try bungee jumping soon now. No thanks. See, the problem is they wouldn't get me up there to start. Plane isn't
Yeah,
too
I bet.
bad, is it? Right. Who in series 1 picked up a piece of poo in the pool?
Who picked it up?
Yeah. Who in series 1 picked up a piece of poo in the pool?
So you don't know what you don't.
I don't
wanna
want to know who
who
did
left it
it.
there.
No.
That actually happened, didn't it? When we were down in Mallorca, didn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Somebody did a poo in the pool. And they shut the
I
whole
shut the
pool
pool
down.
for.
Mm,
I think it was rest time we were there one.
yeah. Disgusting. And it wasn't.
So it reminds me of that.
Janet Hubbard says Kate.
It's the indoor pool, wasn't it? They
Mm-hmm.
logged in.
Mm-hmm. Daisy Broom says Kate. Are these too easy, guys?
Yep, much too easy there. Not to your usual standards. But we'll keep on. Got some run going on downstairs, I think.
Banshees. Bex 100 says, oh my god, I'm rubbish at all these. Steve Mobbs thinks it was Tom Jones.
Could have been.
You have to see, the problem is you have to watch Benidorm. Sorry, guys.
I'll give him another question.
And Jay, sorry, it's not coming up. And oh, right, we're back.
Wobbling out a bit there.
And Jay said, I think it's time to say I've never actually watched Benidorm. So no, Sue, they're definitely not easy. Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
Right, guys,
watch-
it was,
Then no, you probably wouldn't get them.
yeah, it was Kate
Kate.
who picked up a piece of poo in the pool. Michael had, like the Garvey's youngest son, had done a poo in the swimming pool.
And they thought it was jerked up poo.
Yeah, they were all shouting it was joke dog poo because they thought Mick had been to the joke shop and bought it. So they were tending to pick it up, but it was actual poo.
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 There wasn't a dog inside.
No.
They couldn't blame the dog.
Mm-hmm. So, John A. Milner says, where's the writer of Benidorm from? Quiz question. Darren Little,
London.
London.
That's
Right.
where he lives now, anyway, I think.
Yeah, London.
Yeah.
I'd say London. He has been over here.
Oh, you're right.
In fact, I'm not sure whether he's over here at the moment because he's been in Matteo's doing some live streams. JJ
Oh.
Jones says, you and me, Bex, believe it or not, I just watched 120 episodes of it. Took me 2 weeks.
Yeah, we've recently watched it all, haven't we?
Yeah. And Jay says John A. Milner, his mum. Oh, very funny. Where is he from? His mum.
Oh, yeah.
John A. Milner says it was Hull. Oh, well, we got that wrong then.
I know he lives in London now, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So,
Steve Morris says, where in Spain was El Dorado filmed? Ooh.
El Dorado. I've no idea, to be
That
honest.
was one of the worst
Yeah.
programmes, but you watched it because it was just so laughable.
You'll have to look that up and watch it again.
Mm.
Bound to be on YouTube or something.
Mm-hmm. Bex 100 said Gavin and Stacey questions would be more up my street, lol. Haven't seen Benidorm in ages. Amanda Roberts says, no, she doesn't.
What with the cough? What
Yeah.
with it?
She says, off now, guys. Been a long weekend. Take care, guys. Thanks for the chat.
Yeah, stay safe. And
Yeah, stay safe, Amanda. Hope you can enjoy.
We'll see you on Wednesday.
Put my tongue in. Hope you can join us Wednesday night.
Yep.
It may, I'm not promising, it may be a little theme night. I have to wait and see.
Are we gonna Benidorm? Is it? Not Benidorm series, Benidorm.
No. We can either have a theme night on the Benidorm Resort, guys, or we can have a Spanish night with a quiz on Spain. So decide, guys.
Let us know in the chat. and
Yeah,
then we
let us
can-
know in the chat.
Whoever wins, we'll do that one.
JJ
First.
Jones says Beck, Suze, Gavin and Stacey.
We know anybody that does blogs from Wales?
No.
In the Cardiff area? I think it's Cardiff.
And
wasn't
Joe
it?
says, I know who they are, JJ Jones, never seen it though. Pardon me.
We've tried to watch that programme a few times, haven't we? Got a few series in, lost it.
The Dooley Files says Benidorm TV programme. Stephen Keyworth, Benidorm Resort theme night. Steve Morris says, can we have film questions? Master Sounds UK, Benidorm theme night, guys. So, Bex
Event.
100, it's brilliant, and JJ Jones. So I think we're doing a Benidorm theme night then.
I'll let that run a bit and then let's do another couple of questions then, if you've got another couple of questions of it.
Jennifer C says Barry Island. I'm afraid I don't know anything about
Barry Island, yeah, that's right.
Barry Island. What's Barry Island?
That's where they came from.
Oh,
Gavin and Stacey.
oh right.
Well, I think it was Cardiff.
Okay. Dale Martin's in. He said, did you know Darren lives in Benidorm and he's married to the guy that plays Matteo? Jakey is called in real life. What? Nah. Nah. He's married to a woman, surely. Haven't we seen him in that bar that time with a lass?
I've no idea. It's Benidorm, innit?
I think we'll have to look that up. Janet Hubbard says Benidorm Resort theme night. Jennifer C says, haven't you seen it, JJ and Anne? Gavin and Stacey. Anne Shaw says, love Gavin and Stacey. Brilliant, what's occurring? Steve Brown says yes. Dale Martin says it's true.
Oh, we'll have a look.
JJ Jones says, never heard of it, Jennifer, sorry. Bex 100 says, yeah, Anne Shaw, amazing. Steve Morris said, no, he's bent as a 10 bob bit. I'm going to have to find out. Sorry, by the way,
That was
Jake and Darren, if you're watching. No worries, guys.
Just reading the chat, was it?
Yeah,
I
just
hope.
reading the chat. The Dooley Files, Gavin and Stacey, so good. Jennifer C, oh, you must look it up, JJ. You and Anne will love it. So I think we're going to have to look that up.
Well, let's move on now. The next question.
Becca Naylor's in. Say good evening.
Hi, Becca now.
Hello, guys. Hope you're okay. Steve Brown says, who's don't you know anything? We didn't know, so okay. So you live and learn.
Fair enough for me. As long as he makes good programs, what's it matter?
Jennifer C says it's a real classic. And Jay says, is this the guy in the wheelchair, Jennifer? I don't know. Anyway, we'll go on with another question. What
No, that
is
was,
the name?
Little Britain.
Yeah, Little Britain's wheelchair, isn't it? What is the name of Leslie's son? Or Les?
Nearly through us then.
Yeah. What is the name of Les?
That should be coming up in a minute.
Aka Leslie's son.
Yeah, it's already in.
Daisy Broom says Liam. The Dooley Files says Liam. Benidorm Crazy Marcus says Liam. Dale Martin says Liam. Janet Hubbard says Liam. JJ Jones says Liam. Anne Marie says Liam. Too easy.
Yeah, I think you're doing better saying where stuff filmed.
Uh-huh.
You know a
So-
bit about that as well, don't we?
Yeah. So guys, his son is called Liam. I think that was a bit too easy.
Yeah.
But the first one that got it was Daisy Broom, pat on the back. Then the Dooley Files. And our Marcus, of course. Dale Martin got it, Janet Hubbard, JJ Jones, Anne Marie. Steve Brown says Marcus.
I think all about the beach. Well, that was filmed as well.
What is the name of Jeff's sister?
Do you want a full now? That's a hard one, that is.
What?
What's the name of his sister?
Why?
Because it's,
JJ thinks it's Kate. No. Anne Marie says Pauline. Janet Hubbard said
yeah,
Pauline.
but what's the second name?
Marcus, Crazy Marcus says Susan Jones. Yeah, you're hilarious. I couldn't beat you up in a minute. Bex 100 says again, I know her face. Dale Martin says Pauline. Benidorm Crazy Marcus said Pauline. Steve Brown says Pauline. The Dooley File said Pauline.
I'm sure that was who Marcus met when we were at
Steve Morris said Pauline.
the Rio.
JJ says Alki Pauline. Jennifer C says no, it's a family from Wales and one in England. They meet up and all about how the family interact. It's a comedy. James Corden and Ruth Jones. Alana fancies in. She says hi all. Do you know what the building is down the other end? That is 2 towers with like a diamond shape at the top in between them.
Yeah, it's
Hotel or apartments. It's not the Mirador. Min. Begins with an M. It's not the Mirador, is it?
I've forgotten now.
In Tempo.
In Tempo, yeah. I've filmed it today.
Yeah. The In Tempo building. JJ Jones says Alki Pauline. Becca Naylor says Pauline. Thomas Living the Dream Scotland says Pauline.
Yeah, what is the second name though? Have you got
Jennifer
that
C says I wondered that. Alana Beck said it's a hotel. I don't know. It's apartments, isn't it? Dooley File small but large vodka.
Huh?
Anne Marie says my name's called Pauline. Anne Shaw said Alana, that's in Tempo building. Expensive apartments, true.
Yep.
Yeah, it is Pauline. A small, large vodka.
So what was the second name then?
Yeah, can anybody tell me the second name?
And the second, was it the second series when she got
Was
married in
Pauline.
South Africa?
No, she was already married in it, weren't she, when she
Was
came
she?
into it? Yeah.
Oh.
So, Anne Marie got it first, followed by Janet Hubbard, followed by Dale Martin, Benidorm Crazy Marcus, Steve Brown, and the Dooley Files, Steve Morris, JJ Jones, Becca Naylor, well done, Thomas Living in Scotland, well done guys. Benidorm Crazy Marcus said it was Pauline Maltby. No. The Dooley Files say Pauline Mahmood. Yes.
Mahmood, that's it, yeah.
Mahmood. Anne Marie says my mum's called Pauline. My middle name is Pauline. Kevin Stevenson says Sam Hargreaves Accrington.
Hi.
Janet Hubbard says Pauline Mahood. Well done, guys. Alana France says, thanks everyone, been wondering for a while. No worries, Chicky.
Yeah.
Right, guys. Hopefully this is a little bit harder.
Go on.
What is Noreen's twin sister called?
Got my answer.
Don't know. Benidorm Crazy Marcus says what? What is Noreen's twin sister called? JJ thinks it's Doreen. Stephen Brown says Doreen. Janet Hubbard says Doreen. Dale Martin says Doreen. The Dooley Files think it's Doreen. These are too easy, aren't they?
Yeah, I thought I was empty then. Boring.
Benidorm Crazy Marcus says Doreen.
I'll do that when we end
You end what?
the live stream.
Oh.
Not now, but
Yes, guys, it was Doreen.
Yeah.
JJ, guess
too easy, aren't they,
what?
guys?
Guess what, JJ? You were first, mate.
Hooray.
Followed by Steve Brown, Janet Hubbard, Dale Martin, the Dooley Files, and our little Marcus. Well done, gang. Splat on the back.
Hard one this time. Gotta be one hard one in there.
Who owns the Solana Group? Who owns the Solana Group?
Easy soon.
And I want a full name though. I want the full name.
Getting too easy.
JJ Jones says, JJ, you're always number one to me, mate. Steve Morris says, who was the guy that looked like Benny Hill in Benidorm? Called, he's dead now. Donald. Steve Brown says he was first. No, JJ was first, Steve, I'm afraid. No arguing. You were second, Steve. No arguing. Right. Marcus, you haven't got it right. You spelt it wrong. It's not Crystal Hennessy Dovas. Daisy Broom, Crystal Hemest Bars. I love that people. But she did get Crystal Hennessy Vase. Janet Hubbard said Jean Set Bass. No. JJ Jones says cheers my friend. Stop loving one another. Oh, that's from JJ. JJ Jones says Crystal Hennessy Vass. Dooley Files, Crystal Hennessy Bass, CEO. Janet Hubbard, Crystal Hennessy Bass. Yes, guys, it is Crystal Hennessy Vass. So,
that could have been a trick question, that one.
yeah.
It's a thingy boy that in the end.
Daisy Broom got it right. Marcus got it right. Janet Hubbard didn't get it right. JJ Jones got it right. Dooley Files, Janet Hubbard got it right there in the end. Alana Francis says it was Joan Collins. Yes, the character was played by Joan Collins. That's correct.
Well, is that what? That's not who owns it now, though, is it?
No, it was in the string of being bought out, but it hasn't actually been bought out. The end of the series, they were going to buy it out.
I thought
But
it
it
had
didn't
already been
actually.
bought out.
No.
'Cause that's what he's offering jobs.
No.
Oh, my finger's still sore.
Jane Yellop says hi. Good evening, Jane.
Hi, Joe.
Steve Brown says chips and rice.
Chips and rice.
Chips and rice. Right, guys, we're only having chips and rice if we get a super chat. So come on, guys. We still got super chats and super chickens.
Super chickens.
Super chickers. And guess what, guys? Somebody's supposed to put Dale Martin, Mr. Woo. We know where Mr. Woo's is.
Yeah.
We do. It's not open at the moment.
Well, I reckon it's just across from Red Lion.
No.
Marcus seems to think it's further down.
No, it's down on the way to town.
It's just down here.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
It is.
We've actually showed it you, and it is definitely Mr. Woo's. Swear to God.
They moved it. Oh yeah, it is, sorry, yeah, no, no, it's one down here.
It's not.
We'll have a look next time.
It's not. Don't argue with me. Or else. Go to
I'm trying
bed.
to think, is it down there or I might have got this wrong,
The
guys.
Dooley file says Mr. Wu was near the pink house. What pink house?
Yeah, the pink house is up top here. You're not going to
No,
argue
it's
with
not.
that, is surely? Going towards
No, it's
Iceland.
not. JJ Jones says next to back of Regenti, Mr. Woos. Steve Morris says, Mike, you been to see Sticky Vicky?
Yep.
You slept through Sticky Vicky.
No, I didn't. I was away at that time.
So you're telling me that's Mr. Woos down by Regenti then?
Well, that's what we reckon. One just down there. It's not that big one. I know the one you're on about, but I don't think it's that one. I think it's this one up here. They used.
Alana Fant says the boss has spoken. Yeah, I'm the boss.
Because the pink
And
thing
Jason
further
JJ
up
Jones,
is
what? The Dooley Files, the pink house is where they filmed the receptions.
yeah, what the reception was.
Seen Sue.
Are you going to sleep?
No, I'm sulking now.
There you go. Never mind, you'll get over it. Feel like I've got something in there. God,
Will you stop picking at it?
I hate it when he's...
Otherwise
Starts
I'll
early.
get it and I shall squeeze it.
Yeah, it's like Marcus did earlier.
Yeah.
He didn't, he thumped it.
Right, guys.
Listen about...
Here's a hard one then.
Oh,
What are Matteo's children's names?
oh that is an hard one. How many is there? 3?
4.
4.
What are Matteo's children's names?
That's some chatting already.
Dooley Files says what you're picking up, Mike. His finger that he cut.
Yeah, I chopped my fingers straight down there the other day, carving some wood.
Steve Brown says Mr. Woo is.
And
Mr. Woo.
hurts.
Good,
It's going to be a scar job, that one.
good. Yeah, just so he can sit there when all you guys
You
come
can't
over
wash
to
up.
look.
Brilliant.
The Dooley Files say, hello Gloria, Doria, Dolores, Jesus. Oh, Helio, Gloria, Doria, Dolores, Jesus. No. Alana Fant says, even he can't remember them.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
We got there in the end.
A Walk on the Wild Side has just joined us. Good evening.
Right, Stephen.
Hi, Stephen.
Good live stream earlier. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think we did a live stream
Yeah.
on video then.
Yeah.
Yeah, enjoyed that.
Master Sounds UK says, see you on Wednesday, guys. Stay safe. Keep up the amazing vlogs, Marcus. He will do. We'll
Yeah,
tell
you
him.
will do it. Hold it.
Janet Hubbard says, Alfonso, Diego and Gabriella. And Shaw says, please fans on file in Bristol. The Dooley file say too hard, Sue.
It's quite a hard one, that. Not from one extreme to the other. So. Have you got the right one?
So, Janet Hubbard, you have got 3 of them. There's one more though, Janet.
It's one he couldn't remember, wasn't
The
there?
Walk on the Wild Side says very sunny in Blackpool this afternoon after a murky morning.
Yeah, look lovely, that sunset. Yeah.
Steve Morris says, do you get prescriptions for Benidorm when you're 60 like the UK? Don't know, to be honest, but you don't take medication anyway, so you don't know. And I'm not old enough, so I'm still a baby yet. Dooley Farr say, hi Stephen, hope you're okay. And Shaw
Yep.
says, fighting police, big time.
All
I
right.
have to go and look at this.
Yeah, big
Stay.
right going on in Bristol tonight.
Uh-huh. Janet Hubbard says, and Dolores. No, I'm sorry. Wasn't Dolores.
What was that?
We've got Alfonso, Diego and Gabriella. There's one more, guys. Come on, it's really easy, the last one. Walk on the Wild Side says, I'm
On Monday or
knackered
something like
after that long walk.
that. We got on Monday, wasn't
Who?
it? On Monday, wasn't it?
No.
That's not well, well,
We've got Alfonso, Diego and Gabriella. There's one more, guys, it's really easy. JJ Jones says it's on Sky News, the riot. We're going to have to watch Sky News then.
Sky News, Marcus. Well, people saying they're getting it on there.
Steve Morris said, Mike, get your blood pressure checked. It's called the silent killer. He does, like,
Yeah, I do,
because
yeah.
I have to check mine, so he does check his. JJ says it's kicking off big time. The Dooley Files got it. The last child, Matteo Jr. So,
What?
Matteo's 4 children are Matteo Jr., Alfonso, Diego, and Gabriella.
So which one
And
can you
Jay
remember?
says we need some sunshine in Manchester. Wouldn't mind some high temperatures either. Dal Martin says, love the videos and pictures on YouTube, A Walk on the Wild Side. He does great videos, guys. Go over and have a look at his channel. Absolutely
What was that?
fantastic.
Which one was that?
Walk on the Wild Side.
Yeah, Walk on the White Side, go and have a look at his channel.
Great videos on Blackpool.
Do a great live stream tonight.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I booked that in for a Sunday evening, just before mine. Yeah, it does a live stream just, I don't know how when he ends, but it's just before ours, isn't it?
Just,
Yeah, 'cause we
usually on
usually
just
manage
before
to
we
watch
come
it.
on. Mhm. Also, Tom's UK Vlogs as well, another great
Yeah.
channel, all about Liverpool, worth a watch. Anne Shaw says just Jobs rioting, not about lockdowns, just troublemakers. Trouble is though, I think they're all just getting bored now.
Yeah.
A Walk on the Wild Side says Dale Martin, the Dooley Files, thanks.
There you go. Right, so what we do next then, so?
And Jay says, oh my God, JJ Jones. Right guys, so we got,
Did a bit of a walk tonight as well.
yeah, we got 49 in.
Bit of a long walk. So,
We're just over 2.25 hours. So about just over 45 minutes left.
yeah, 45 minutes left, gone.
They're all about.
So let's have another easy hard question.
And Jay says, oh my God, yeah, I've read that. I've run out of questions.
Oh, you've run out of questions.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So,
So,
when
when?
Donald and Jacqueline are going to a swingers party and they're sat outside the restaurant waiting for the car,
Another easy one.
what signal had Jacqueline forgotten? She didn't wave either.
That's one signal she's forgotten.
Anne Shaw says should have been a peaceful protest. Thousands there, but always troublemakers. Benidorm Crazy Marcus said the red nose. No.
No.
Dale Martin says a red flower. Anne Marie says what you all doing tomorrow? Sleeping.
Red flowers, kind of right, isn't it?
Yeah, Janet Hubbard said a red rose. Lana France says a flower.
Yeah.
Dooley Falls said a red rose. JJ says the safe word. No. Michael Goodall says a red rose. Stephen Keyworth, rose in a lapel. It was actually behind her ear. JJ Jones said the riots are about police having more powers to restrict protests. Thomas Dreamer Scotland said a red rose. Steve Morris said a red rose. Benidorm Crazy Marcus said a British rose.
On Benidorm.
Right guys, it was
A red rose.
a red rose, and of course Marcus got it first, naughty boy. Dale Martin got second with a red flower, we'll allow that. Janet Hubbard a red rose. Flowers, red roses, yeah guys, most of you got it. Dooley Files just looked unsure, so bad. It must still be on. Right, sorry, Anne-Marie, you asked what we were doing tomorrow. Guys will probably be doing a bit of filming and then we got some shopping to do.
I've got a lot of uploading to do tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably do some tonight, to be honest.
Yeah. Where we go shopping, we get quite a bit of meat. It's
Yeah.
right over the other side though.
You've got some phone calls to make in the morning, I dare say.
Yeah. If anybody will answer the phones and if the phone works.
So, who was the two? Are you going to put that as a question? You know the answer.
What?
Who there was the two that went to the swingers party instead? Do you know the answer to that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, who's the two that went to the swingers party instead?
Because the car picked up the wrong two from the restaurant. Walk on the wild side to the highways markers for subs now. Can't be far from the big 1K.
It needs another 88 now.
Yeah, 88 guys.
He did get got 12 on, I think it's Friday night. And
They all unsubscribed.
they all disappeared in a couple of hours. He's really disappointed with it, but needs another 88 at the moment, so hopefully soon be there.
Anne Shaw says, dreadful way to behave. I know we're all fed up, but that solves nothing. Anne Marie says, I'm going for coffee. Have one for me, Anne. Benidorm Crazy Marcus said it was Gavin and Noreen. Steve Keyword says Gavin and question mark. Janet Hubbard said Gavin and Maureen. JJ's offers Siggy and a wee in the garden, I bet. Dale Martin says, cannot wait, been booking holidays, Blackpool 29th of May, Benidorm in November, nice one.
Yeah, hopefully it'll all be sorted by then.
Yeah. Steve Morris says, is the meat cheap in Benidorm?
It is where we go, yeah.
Yeah, it's not too bad where we go. We've been getting a nice joint of pork for less than €4. Really, really nice and tasty.
You gotta watch where you go in
yeah.
Benidorm for meat though.
Yeah, pork's quite reasonable, isn't it? Lamb's really expensive. Beef's kind of in the middle. We haven't really found nice beef as yet that's
Well, I haven't seen
reasonable.
any joints of lamb really.
No. Chicken's
Chicken's okay, it's not too expensive.
it's a bit pricey, but it's not too bad.
What about
So I might go
€4
in. Yeah, I might go in DX tomorrow and see if I can get them 2 chickens that they keep going on about when I go down to get the money in the morning.
Yeah, but they're going to be about this small, you know.
It doesn't really matter. We'll have a look, won't we? Still do for a meal,
We need
won't
one
we?
each, won't we then?
Dooley File says, is that a tower block behind you?
Tower block?
No. It's curtains
Curtains.
and we've got the shutters down, so whether you're getting a... Ah, I see what you're seeing now, yeah.
Yeah, what's
It's the shutters. I can see it now in the screen. It does look like a tower block, to be honest.
well, in the middle there.
Yeah, down the middle, yeah. It's shutters, guys. Don't know whether you can see, look.
There we go.
Soon, guys, it'll be summer and you'll be able to see outside unless we're dazzled by the sun.
So we're going with the Benidorm.
So it was Gavin
Thing
and
tomorrow.
Doreen, what?
Tomorrow, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do the Benidorm quiz on Wednesday. About the place.
Yeah. A walk on the wild side said, I usually find that you lose a few subs once you get them. I've noticed maybe up to 3 subs drop off as a maximum, but I soon
Yeah.
make it up even if I do lose that many. Yeah.
Yeah, they just seem to come back then, don't they? I mean,
Yeah. Tom's
get
Vlogs
more
was
back.
saying that he had got 9 subs the other night for Marcus, so we think that maybe was the Friday night when he got all the subs. But unfortunately, they did come on as subs and then unsubscribed.
yeah,
But
so
so right it goes. Steve Brown says to Mike, chicken is cheap, he says.
pork seems to be the cheapest round here.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
pork's really
I think-
cheap, but you get fed up of eating it.
Yeah.
Julie Farr says, Stephen, seen your picture on the weather on Granada reports last week was a shot. You're really talented.
Well done.
Well done, mate.
Yeah.
Anne Marie says, do you get English bacon? Yeah, we can.
Yeah, getting spiky.
Yeah, it can be a little bit pricey, but it's not too bad.
How much is it now? Because I haven't bought it for ages because you've been shopping at the moment, haven't
It's about, it's anywhere from about €4.50
you? For a decent sized pack.
a
though.
decent sized pack. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, fairly decent sized.
Yeah, that's right. We do tend to avoid the Spanish bacon.
Yeah, it's all right, but it's a bit thin. And Walk on the Wild says, oh, I thought that was a tower block. Then I thought it was a Venetian blinds, but it's shutters.
Yeah, shutters.
Julie Farrs agreed, said, oh, yes, it looked like a tower block with lights on.
That's probably the light coming off there.
Walk on the Wild said, Julie Farrs, thanks. It's the first I'd sent for ages. Wendy Hunter says, hi Sue and Mike. Hi Wendy. I'm new to your channel. I heard about you from Stephen, Walk on the Wild Side. Oh, thanks.
Thank you very much.
I've
Yeah,
subscribed to
brilliant.
you and Marcus. I hope you're all safe and well. Thanks very much,
Yeah,
Wendy.
we're really good over there.
That's absolutely fantastic. Thanks for subscribing.
Especially today, now it's warmed up a little bit.
Wendy, I also have a channel if you want to take a look at, called Benidorm Scooter Sue. It's a bit of a different angle. I go filming on my scooter. You want to go and have a look at that as well? You're welcome.
Yep.
Julie Farrs says, random question, Mike and Sue. Do you think the eggs are different in Spain?
It depends where you get them from. It's like everywhere, it depends where you get them from.
Yeah,
The fresh farm eggs are going to taste different wherever you are.
yeah.
If
Yeah,
they're-
I have found you do have to be careful with eggs. I mean, I did buy some
Yeah.
once, and practically everyone that I was cracking was just like breaking in the pan, so it was a bit of a waste of time.
I don't think they said to choose you on how long they have the eggs for over here.
No. Daisy Broom says, what's the view like out of the window? Out of our window in the lounge, we overlook the church in front
Yep. And the pool.
and the pool
And the road when it floods.
and the road when it floods, yeah. From the balcony, well, we overlook the road and we can see the Benidorm skyline.
Yeah.
And guess what? Just to make you all jealous, the sea.
Just about.
Beautiful
Certain
sea.
areas.
No, we can see the sea from
Yeah,
the
we can
balcony.
see the
Stop
sea.
being silly. In fact, we can see the sea from the lounge window as well. Walk on the Wild Side says, I love bacon.
Yeah, it'll be alright. We're starting to find the decent sausage over here as well now.
Steve Morris says, Mike, your picture is on the first buses in Leeds to promote YouTube.
No worries, have you offended or what with that?
I can see the first buses with your picture on the side for YouTube. Oh
Send
my
us a
God.
picture,
Yeah, send us a picture.
Whistle.
Steve Brown says, do the Chinese deliver in Benidorm?
Yep,
Yep.
and everybody else does.
Yeah, and
Well,
everybody else.
actually, the answer to that is no. 'Cause they've got the, what are they called? The guys on the bikes, they do all the delivering, don't
Yeah, they do
Yeah.
delivery. But they're open now anyway, so
they? What are they called, Marcus?
Glovo.
Glovo, yeah.
Wendy Hunter says, fantastic, thank you, I will, Sue. Thanks, Wendy. Anne Marie
Yeah,
says,
thanks for coming and
I
joining
like
us.
bacon and black pudding. This one likes black pudding.
Yeah, bacon.
I don't like black pudding unless it's in a tatty pot.
Yeah.
And it has to be like cut up and cut in it, and then I will eat it.
With haggis as well.
Oh,
Lovely.
maybe it's haggis. No, it is black pudding in the tatty
Yeah, Wendy,
pot.
as you're new to the channel, we'll tell you when we're on a Sunday night, 8 o'clock in Spain, 7 o'clock in the UK, and a Wednesday night at the same time. Yeah, that's me and Marcus on then, and me and Sue on Sunday.
Beautiful, me. Nobody's loving me tonight.
That was super chat, mate.
Dooley Files says, oops.
Whoops.
Like the hotel eggs, always seem different. Stephen Keyworth said, love eggs, scrambled, boiled, poached or omelette.
Yeah, I think that's because they produce so many of them, so they're getting them battery and that type things.
A walk on the
Yeah.
wild side said, I
Marvel.
bet you get some nice thunderstorms in summer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've
not
had a
bad. We've had a few.
we've had a few chuck downs just
That
like
one
that.
that scared you to death, that nice.
Yeah, I was out filming there, showing the road flooding and clack of the thunder, and then the lightning just comes straight down in front of us.
And Jay said, when I type in Benidorm Scooter Sue, it just shows a list of Mike's videos.
Thank you, sir. Well done.
I wonder why that is. Maybe type it in as all one
Is it all
one word,
is it?
maybe like Benidorm, yeah, without the gaps. Maybe try that, Anne.
That's brilliant. I never thought of
Dale
that.
Martin, ask a walk on the wild side, where's the best chippy in Blackpool? Walk on the wild side, where's the best
Where's
chippy
the best chippy in
Blackpool?
Blackpool?
Aye. Paul Bingham's in, he says, hello guys, hope you're all well. Boris Johnson says travelling abroad may not be possible this year. Can't wait to come back. Say hello to Marcus for me. We will do, mate. Look, I reckon what you
I
want
bet
to
he
do
will, though. I bet he will.
is get a little dinghy. Come over, say you immigrants, because we've had loads of like immigrants around this area lately coming
That would be
over.
better with one of them big massive boats.
Cheesehead said, evening guys, hope you're okay.
Actually, that
Well, of course, they could come on Ash's private jet. You seen that on Facebook?
no.
He said like that if they would have let him over, he was going to send his own jet over.
All right.
And it's like a picture of a plane on the runway, and it's got Corner Bar Airlines on the side of
One
it.
of our airlines.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Is that Ash from the
Yeah, from the Corner
Guinness
Bar.
Bar?
Corner Bar,
all right.
Ashley.
Not Ash from the Guinness Bar. He hasn't been back on, has he? For a while.
Cheesehead said, evening guys, hope you're good now. Dooley Files, what's the best pizza place in Benidorm?
Well, like big,
Big family pizzas from,
what's it
what's
called?
it called?
Something King, innit? What's the place down the road called, Marcus?
Is it Kebab King? Kebab King?
Kebab King, yeah.
King Kebab, all right,
There you
we've
go.
got it back to one. She says, Steve Morris, is that true? You should try and get a picture. Steve Brown says, wow, liver curry, they do liver.
Liver curry.
Deliver. A walk on the wild side says, I like poached eggs. Dooley Files says, good night all, got work tomorrow in Blackpool. Night both and Stephen. Night Dooley
Yeah,
Files,
good night.
take
We'll
care,
see you.
stay safe.
See you on Wednesday, maybe?
Stephen Keyworth said, I'll put Scooter Sue in, and yes, it only shows Mike's videos.
Right.
It's
Brilliant, isn't it?
Benidorm Scooter Sue, try it all as one word, guy. Yeah, see, Anne Jay says that works, Sue, she's found me now.
Yeah, there you
So
go.
if you try that, put it in all as one word, come and have a look at me. I'm famous. Like and
It's
subscribe
famous
to my
because she's been on
channel.
my channel, like, you know.
My PayPal link is underneath if you want to buy me a nice cuppa. A walk on the wild side says Dale Martin, impossible question, but the most famous chippy in Blackpool is the cottage on Newhouse Road, Marton. It's not far from where I live.
Right, there you are. Trying there.
Paul Bingham says, how know anyone selling a dinghy cheap, please? Didn't you have some boats on your eBay channel?
Yeah, I did actually.
Max Timmers was in, but his message had been took off. He's retracted it, so I don't know. JJ Jones said, I believe the chippy in Fleetwood near the ferry is a great one. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
meant
which
to be a
lot,
nice one, yeah. JJ Jones said, I loved it. A walk on the wild side says, notable Blackpool chippy are the Yorkshire Fisheries, Topping Street, Mother Hubbard's on the Promenade, Seniors and Raffles. Raffles? I don't know whether we've been to Raffles. Mother Hubbard's on the Promenade. I'm sure I went there once with my dad when I was little. Becca Naylor says, I've subscribed to you, Sue. You needed a capital S for Sue for it to work. Ah.
Yeah, see? You've got to put your capital S in.
A Walk on the Wild Side says the cottage chippy in Blackpool's favoured by all the stars of the shows. When you go in, they have pictures of them all on the walls. There you go. Hey.
You're right.
Dale Martin says, very helpful, thank you.
It's great. If you're going to Blackpool, then you know where to go to get your chips.
I could eat some. I know guys like we can get fish and chips, but what I want is like a chippy where you can go and get it wrapped, you know, in the paper, so when you walk in you can rip a hole in the paper and eat the chips.
Afraid of being posh and having them on a flat tire.
Yeah, I kind of miss
Just
that.
want wrapped up in
Yeah,
newspaper. They can't do that these days, can they?
like,
Showing them the age now.
you know, if you like have kebab and chips, are kind of like the chips are thrown in a tray, aren't they? Not wrapped up in the paper with it.
Could be arranged, I'm sure.
Where is there like a takeout chippy though? You know?
Hello.
See? They're all like eating.
They're all eating, aren't they? They're sort of.
Anne Shaw says, just found you, Sue, subscribe to your channel. Whoop, whoop, I'm going to beat you. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, we've got a we've got a challenge on now
Yeah,
with Sue's channel and my second channel,
yeah.
Benidorm Bull.
Don't subscribe to his channel. Subscribe to my
Sue
channel.
can get up and monetise first.
And my PayPal. And my merchandise is better than his. Have a look, guys.
You've got merchandise as well.
I have somewhere. If you might have to go back a few videos though to find the merchandise. But my PayPal is on there.
Oh, I'll show you how to put that on, so you can get that on every video.
See, Anne J says capital S didn't work for me. Had to type Benidorm Scooter Sue. Johnny Hubbard said best chippy in Blackpool is Cottage Chippy on Newhouse Road. Paul Bingham says I'll bring you some chip shop paper when I come over. And Shaw says yup Sue, what, so I can like go and get me chips and then tip them out, yeah. A Walk on the Wild Side says shout for seniors chippies in Blackpool. They have a newish one opposite the old Welcome Pub. They also have fish and chip restaurants in Lytham and Bishopam, a local family owned chain. Oh my god, I could just eat chips now with loads of salt and vinegar. That's so it's not fair.
They're going to make us hungry tonight, aren't they? Never mind. Oh, yeah,
I'm
chat
really
again.
sulking now. Janet Hubbard said, Walk on the Wild Side said, Janet Hubbard, I'm always in the cottage. Oh, some people think I live there. He likes his fish and chips.
Yep.
Don't blame you, Stephen, when it's cold, isn't it better than hot fish and chips? And I tried
Or in the
something,
evening.
was it the other week, guys, like, I take it most of you have had scallops, potato scallops from your chip shop. Well, I got introduced to a chip balm. Well, it was actually a beer battered chip balm. And basically like it's a fried chip sandwich, but it tastes like a scallop. Oh, they were lovely. Very, very filling though. I kind of had enough by the end
I
of
don't
it.
really fancy them at all.
It was nice, but very filling. I think it maybe would have been nice with lots of salt and vinegar on, maybe, you know, like you would.
Wrapped in paper and
Yeah. Daisy Boone says,
chips.
did Marcus play Pokemon Go? No, he's kind of grown out of that now.
yeah.
Del Boy's in tonight. Good evening, Del Boy.
Right.
Oh yeah, you have changed your picture, Del Boy. There's a government meeting on the 12th of April and the holiday ban on travel out of the UK will be extended until the end of August.
That's ridiculous. Isn't it?
Oh, I hope that isn't right because I know a lot of people were planning to come in June. Dale Martin says hunger now.
So what's going to happen at the end of the day? They're going to put the airlines out of business, aren't they? Because they can't
Definitely.
keep going
Darn,
planes on
definitely.
the ground, can they?
Mhm.
They've got to be paying storage fees or something.
Mhm. And Jay Jones says you can't beat chippy chips. I had a phase a few months ago. I think I had fish and chips about 4 times a week. JJ Jones says chip butty, yum. Oh.
You can have the mushy peas with it though.
Walk on the Wild Side says the cottage also do scraps. Not for me, but
Scraps,
people
yeah.
love the scraps. What the scraps? Is that like the
That's the bits you get in
batter off the fish? Oh my
yeah,
god!
the bits you get left in the oil.
In the oil, yeah,
Yeah.
I used to love
I
that.
used to love them.
Mm.
I'd rather have them than chips.
Stephen Keyworth said it's not a barn, it's a thick bread cake. Yeah, but they're like from Bolton, the Northerners, so it was a barn.
Yep.
They called it a barn. Walk on the Wild Side says another notable. Oops, sorry, Walk on the Wild Side, I've just flew you away. Other notable chips in Blackpool are the Sea on Chapel Street and Church Street, and Sea Fresh on Lytham Road. And Jay says it's a
Similar
chip
to-
barn. Del Boy says my neighbour's an MP and there's some leaks and it's now hitting the newspapers. God, that's dreadful, that is. I hope they change. See, we said all along that the UK were the ones that were going to bugger it up.
Yeah,
Because
well, they ended
Spain-
up going in, didn't they? So
Yeah, you know, Spain, like Germany's lifted the ban, like, or Spain's lifted the ban on Germany, whichever way round. And they're saying like the UK can come, you know, with these passports or negative tests, and now it's the UK that's trying to stuff it all up.
I think you'll find there's going to be a lot of tourists this year anyway. They'll come from somewhere or other.
JJ Jones says it's a chip butty. Yeah, they'll probably come from Madrid and bring the David back. Becca Naylor says last time I went we got fish and chips in the Codfather shop and bought them out. It was near the Clay Oven restaurant. Yeah, I've heard about that, the Codfather. I think that's shut at the moment as well, sadly. Anne Shaw says feels like we're not getting out of this anytime soon. A Walk on the Wild Side says the fish bites at the cottage are legendary. And Jay says JJ Jones from a chippy, it's a chip barn. Chip butty is what we make on bread. It's true.
Yeah.
JJ says chip butty, loads of salt and vinegar. JJ Jones says JJ, you're the man. Honestly, you two. Kevin Bailey says great. Hi Kevin. And Shaw says
Hi,
we
Kevin.
don't call them scraps in the West Country. They're called scrumps.
Scrumps.
Thought that was cider.
Perhaps soaked in cider.
Cider,
Like.
oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? A Walk on the Wild Side says Bond Street Chippy in South Shore has been there a long time, but Bond Street's a bit of a wasteland. It's very run down, that street. Del Boy says,
That's usually where you find the best chippies, though, isn't it?
yeah,
It's
in
a
the
bit
run down
run-down.
bit, yeah. Del Boy says it's because there's another outbreak of Covid in Europe and the UK now stopping all travel. Yeah, I heard that there's like a 4th wave coming, but
It is there, though, guys.
we'll have to see, or
You
was
know.
it a conspiracy? And Jay says I'm having fish and chips and mushy peas tomorrow, now after you lot going on about it.
Yeah, fish
Sadly
and
not a
mushy
battered
peas.
fish and not fried chips though. Oh come on, you gotta have battered fish and fried fish. Fried chips, I mean. I think we're gonna have
What
to
would
try and save up and go up to the corner bar on the Fridays.
Yeah, we could probably go and go
Yes.
next week, hopefully. If we
Hopefully.
remember.
Stephen Keyworth says chip butty with bread cake. Del Boy says the old fish and chips in the newspaper is best with lots of batters. Yeah, like the Black Country, they used to do the fish and chips in the newspaper and you get the print, but they were like orange chips
Orange chips, yeah.
because they are just,
Used to do them in place in Redis as well, up Headless Cross.
yeah, they're just, I don't know what it is, I don't know what the oil is they use, why they're orange, but just the taste. And people don't believe you when you say like about these orange chips, they don't believe you, but they're absolutely the
Lovely.
best. And wrapped up in the newspaper. paper, like you get all the prints on your hand, you can't beat it. Like, you know, nowadays it's like just unspeakable.
Probably killed loads of people.
Well, I'm still here. Paul Bingham says France and Poland have gone back in lockdown. Oh my God, it's crazy. We have to get rid of this blooming pandemic. I know this war then. Dale Martin said it's because the rest of Europe are so far behind on jabs. Think it's now only the UK where numbers are coming down.
I heard that certain areas they were going up again.
Yeah, there's certain areas
I
of the
just
UK
think it's
are
certain
high
areas
again.
maybe where, I don't know,
Maybe.
we only get a snapshot of what's going on really. don't
Daisy Boone says can't beat handmade fish cakes from a chippy.
we? Yeah, proper fish cakes. Proper
True.
fishy.
JJ Jones says where will the Kando family come back? Yeah, they were about. JJ says orange chips are excellent.
Yeah.
See, JJ, one the same.
What are you guys doing chips now? Orange chips,
Yeah.
please.
JJ Jones says what are them, JJ? They're like black country, like Dudley, Wolverhampton.
That's where they got famous for. But I know there's one place in the Register used to do. Headless Cross just up by, just off of Plymouth Road.
See, I was in the black country. I was only there for a couple of weeks, but honestly, I absolutely loved it. Just like the food, it's like it's hard to explain. It's like going to a different country. It's like
Where about that?
the black country, Dudley. It's
Oh.
like
Can't even understand a word there, but
home food. Do you know what I mean? It's like homely meals, like your pies, your chips, stews, like, you know, it's all proper like home cooking. It's like
yeah, we can't understand a word they say, so
be as fat as anything like with it, but like
if
what?
you get in the proper black country,
Going yam.
oh, it's a lot worse than that.
Going yam.
I know when we used to live up there, you just literally couldn't understand anything they said.
Uh-huh. But they're friendly as well.
Yeah, friendly enough. What?
And Jay says what's on them to make them orange.
It's something to do with the lard they cook them in, isn't it, rather
Yeah.
than the oil.
Yeah, cook them in lard rather than oil. I think. Paul Bingham, yes, I've had the orange chips, they're great. There we go, see.
Yeah.
And Jay, I want orange chips, JJ Jones, when the shop's open. We need to go on a mission.
Yeah, see if you can find them in your area.
Yeah, where are you guys? You're in Manchester, you're going to have to go to Dudley. Dudley and Wolverhampton.
I should imagine somewhere in Manchester there's orange chips, surely.
Yeah. Paul Bingham says, did you visit Dudley Castle?
Dudley Zoo.
Dudley Zoo, Dudley Castle.
Yeah.
Castle. Common Castle. Dale Martin says tango. You know when you've been tangoed. Do you remember it?
Yeah, we get orange chips.
Yeah. Just glow orange. I'm losing my slipper.
Well, that's what you got to do, is just,
You got a good hand. With your good hand, can you pull my slipper on my heel?
God, blimey, you wash them feet.
No. JJ Jones said we live in Sale, Manchester. Yeah, we're still going to have to go down Dudley and get them chips.
That's a long way, just for a bag of chips.
JJ says, missed my comment, Sue. No, I saw your comment, I think. Orange chips are excellent. Yeah, well, where'd you comment, JJ?
Yeah.
I don't think there's any more. No. Yeah, that's what I said. You like orange chips. See?
Don't think they dye them before they fry them. Like.
There's a moose loose about this house. Right, guys, just over 10 minutes to go. Where's
What
that
we got?
love? Look, we haven't done very good with the chats tonight, have we? Nobody loves us tonight.
Oh, well, never mind. We did all right in the week, though, didn't we?
Yeah. Stephen Keyworth says, think if they tried to serve orange chips where I live, they'd refuse to have them. Oh, no, they're lovely. JJ,
Friends.
pork pies and scratchings from the Black Country. Scratchings are nice. I didn't really, I've got to admit, I didn't try the pork pies.
Yeah.
But the scratchings,
Pork pies are-
you can't go out for a pint without flaming scratchings. They were just like, I don't even know where
Proper
they come from.
scratchings there, not these
Yeah.
things they manufacture now.
Well, where did they come from? Because, like, you'd be sat there, you'd have a drink, you'd look, and there'd be, like, bags of scratchings there, like...
Well, they give you scratchings instead of nuts, what?
I just think they just used to turn up by magic, I don't know.
Right.
And Jay, I
Oh,
bet
yeah.
they won't find them here, Mike. A lot of our shops in our town centre are closing to make room for posh cafes.
Yeah, you get posh cafes, you won't get orange chips.
No. Janet Hubbard said, "We love you, always look forward to Wednesday and Sundays." Oh, thanks, guys. Dale Martin says, "Have you ever been to Stafford?" Yeah, I think we have.
Yeah, I've been, I don't know.
Yeah, I
we've
think we
been
have.
round there.
Yeah.
I think
And
we have,
Jay
but I can't
says-
remember when.
And Jay said, "What's the Black Country?" It's like Wolverhampton, Dudley,
And
I don't know, I can't think. But it's like round that area.
the Blackheath, isn't it?
Blackheath, yeah. All round there.
Yeah.
And Jay says, "Why is it called that?" I think it was because of the coal mining, weren't it?
I knew you'd throw this ball back at me. I should know this.
It's coal mines and that, weren't it?
No, it is. It's if anybody's from that area, let us know because
Oh.
I can't remember.
JJ says Henley Market, love going there. Yeah, we used to love Henley.
Yeah, I used to do that on the car books.
Oh my God, yeah. And Henley was amazing for a pub crawl. Start at one end of the street, go right up and then down the other side. God, done that many a time. Dale Martin says it's Yam Yams. JJ and Jay, very popular place to visit.
Was that
Black Country.
Black Country? Yeah, you got Black Country Museum there
Yeah.
and stuff.
And the zoo and the castle, well, obviously when they're open.
Yeah,
I suppose they are at the moment.
it's all underground, isn't it? You can walk down into the mine, can't you? And stuff.
Yeah, that's why I reckon it is the coal mine. Because I can remember Marcus going and he went down. I don't think I've ever been down in it, but I remember Marcus went to school. Paul Bingham says, yes, that's correct. There you go. See, Black Country,
Yeah.
because the coal mines. I was right.
Okay. I thought I'd have it about it being something else.
No,
Not the people that live there.
no. Don't be racist.
No, I'm not saying that. It's not that. It's something else. I thought.
Like the Lenny Henry joke when his parents first came over from Jamaica.
You've got to be
on
careful
the
what you say
boats.
now.
Aye.
That's the way back.
Bum bum bum.
Well,
Bum bum.
Oh.
Bum bum.
I don't know what that was about. Like, there you go. Join in now. Yeah, it could have been the coal mines, I suppose.
Did you see that? Look then, guys.
So the whole area didn't fall in though, innit? Up there,
No.
Birmingham,
See, I was
Black
correct.
Country, Stoke, and there's a load of mines up there.
Paul
weren't there?
Bingham says, no, I don't speak Black Country, so you could understand me. Steve Brown says, maybe canals, no. Michael Goodall says, coal mines and ironworks. Ah, yes, see, I forgot about the ironworks as
Yeah,
well.
could have been.
JJ says, what's for supper? Just made cheese on toast. Nothing, because we haven't
Yeah, I
got
don't think we've
anything.
got anything tonight. We'll find something.
Seriously, we
Tip-top, probably.
haven't. Tip top.
Yeah.
Tip top, we seriously haven't.
We'll be alright till morning.
Sad. Hungry.
Oh God. Okay, I'll go and get something in a minute.
Yeah, you got no money.
Well, everywhere's shut now, so it's cheaper when they're shut.
Curfew. JJ Jones says, can of Carlsberg for me, JJ.
Right,
You
have we
stop
come to the end of it? Have we?
fidgeting. No.
It's just shares really comfortable.
You got
tonight,
5
no?
minutes. Jojo
Can you
says,
get
cheers,
yourself through?
mate.
A cushion.
There's 47 people still with us, 5 minutes to go.
Brilliant. Well done,
59
guys, for
likes
everybody coming in
tonight.
tonight.
1 dislike, 59 likes.
There you go. Does that mean we're getting better, Sue? Or
No.
well, you got questions a bit easier tonight.
It won't be easy on Wednesday night. Oh.
How many raindrops were in Benidorm this year?
Very funny. Guess, yeah, yesterday, guys, we actually had a rainbow in Benidorm, and there's some guy apparently was down on the front. He did post a picture to one of the sites, but I haven't been able to get it to like share it down. But he was trying to take a picture from the front with the sea, looking out onto the Benidorm skyline, and he was trying to get the snow on the mountains because there was a little bit of snow on the mountain tops. But he's actually got the rainbow.
What, in Benidorm?
Yeah,
That's how
yesterday.
cold it's been.
And the rainbow is going like behind all the tower blocks. It looks absolutely fantastic, this
It was
picture.
on Wednesday, wasn't it, that was stuff?
No, it was yesterday.
All right, yeah.
JJ says, thanks for another great live, guys.
Yeah, well, we'll see you on Wednesday.
Well, if we were dead, mate, it wouldn't be any good. And Shaw says, I support pie with egg for our supper. Steve Brown says the canals and foundry work. Yeah, because there were a lot of canals as well in
Yeah.
the Black Country. JJ says, I'm sure enjoy. John A. Milner, what's your quality of life now compared to the UK?
It's still got a bit stressing, but we're a lot more relaxed now, aren't we?
Yeah. The weather, I think the weather helps,
Yeah.
guys.
The bad days are bad days, but
Yeah. I think we'll be better once we get this residency sorted out.
yeah.
You
Just
know,
want to
and
know
then
we're
we
stopping
can
here forever and
finally
got all the
settle
paperwork
down.
sorted.
Yeah. Finally relax.
Then we can start wondering about passports and stuff, can't we?
Yeah. There is a thing, I've saved it on my phone, that we knew UK passports.
Right, so Marcus will have to renew a new.
I think it's 160 euro, whatever I think
That's
they
not
do.
bad, is it?
And they do it all for you.
Oh, brilliant. There you go.
So they do the pictures and everything, I
So you
think.
get a 10-year one now, will you?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. And Shaw says, cheers JJ, bit of mustard as well. Ooh. And Jay says, nothing for my supper, I've come up to bed in the hope I can't be bothered to go downstairs again to eat. Jane Yellop says, good night, see you on Wednesday. Good night, Jane. Dan
Yeah, good
Martin
night.
says, night guys, stay safe. Great live tonight, thanks. JJ says, sounds great. And Shaw and Marie Pollitt says, night, God bless.
Tell son's been out today.
Right.
I can feel it there now. It's getting a bit itchy, you know, and son's been on me head.
And Shaw says, night everyone, thanks for a great live stream. Take care, see you all on Wednesday.
Thanks for that. We'll see you on Wednesday.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, I'm sure. So,
Come to the Spanish thing on Wednesday for Benidorm quiz, yeah.
well, yeah, around the Benidorm
You know,
resort. JJ Jones says, night, Mike C. Marcus, JJ and Shaw, Ryan 9000, Bex 100, Jennifer C. And if I've missed anyone, good night. Benidorm Crazy Marcus says, night, guys. And Joe says, oh,
not been here
stop
like
bagging
today,
Mike.
has he?
Weather's rubbish here.
It's-
JJ
was
says,
good
take
today.
care, guys. Night, God bless. John A. Miller said, enjoyed it.
Brilliant.
Michael
Fine thing.
Goodall says, good night. See you Wednesday.
See you on Wednesday.
And Jay says, missed me? Oh, did he miss you? Let's have a look. JJ Jones says, night, Marcus. He did, you know, Anne.
Could just put that in on the end, couldn't you? Really?
Yeah. I'd
Oh,
go
with everybody
downstairs
else.
and thump him anyway. And while you're down there, get something for a snack. And Marie says, night, Marcus. Steve Keyworth says, night, all night, Jim Bob. Night, John Boy. Half a minute. And Jay says divorce party in Benidorm. Yeah, no worries.
A divorce party? We're not getting divorced, are we, dear?
No, I think she means her and John.
Oh, well.
Wendy
There you
Hunter
go.
says night night. Look forward to seeing you on Wednesday. Keep safe. Benidorm Crazy Marcus says night Anne Marie. Look at that, we've got 60 likes tonight.
Yeah, we're doing really well. Thanks for the likes.
Yeah, he says night and Jay as well. Crazy Marcus. Del Boy
Get a
says
few more in next
always a
time.
great live feed with lots of interesting subjects. JJ says JJ Jones night
Yep.
mate and Jay night. I think we did well tonight. We've had no trolls in either. So
Yeah.
thanks for a good night, guys.
Yeah.
A nice pleasant night.
Give yourself a round of applause.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. We will see you Wednesday. Lots
We'll
of
see you
love
on Wednesday
to you
with
all.
Marcus and Benidorm.
Yeah. And Jay says night night, Marcus. You're a superstar.
So we'll see how much you know about Benidorm on Wednesday night.
I think he might be having a little kip because he's going to watch his wrestling.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
Janet Hubby says good night. See you Wednesday. And Jay night. JJ Jones night. JJ night. Guys, a walk on the wild side says bye. Good night, Stephen.
Yeah, we'll
good
see
night.
you on the next video or live stream. You do. Here he is.
Here he is.
Night, everyone.
My little lamb chop. What that eye?
I'm hungry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've got
we'll
nails.
go and sort what we can sort. I don't know
We'll
what
go
we
and
got.
Tip the cupboards.
Soup. That's what we're going to do.
Your
That's what we're going to do.
slippers.
Soup. We've sorted it.
What soup?
Sorted it, guys.
Go and they're cooking
What
on the
soup?
noodle soup.
No thanks.
Oh God, the
I
cooking.
don't like noodles.
You haven't tried
You
them, the
haven't tried
cooking.
it. It's lovely.
I'll just do you a cup of chicken then.
Are we trying to do a live stream here or
A
not?
cup of chicken.
Steve Brown says good night and
I've
God
got
bless
hot
all,
pepper.
especially Del Boy and JC on Wednesday, Mike, Sue and Marcus. Good night.
Good night, guys. We'll see
Good
you
night.
on Wednesday.
Go in. Go in.
Night, guys.
Night.
Night.
Night.